So, good evening. Let's hope it is going to be a good evening. The last evening that we did a watch-along for Arsenal, it was not a good evening at all, was it? The team has been announced, and it's a really different team, I'll say that much. But a lot of the young guns are playing tonight. A lot of players that didn't play on Thursday. Some of them ain't even in the squad. Aubameyang is probably the biggest one. He ain't even in the squad tonight. So, a bold move from Mikel Arteta to not put our top scorer on the bench at least. And let's hope it works. Lacazette's on the bench. Granit Xhaka's on the bench. Pepe's on the bench. Maitland-Niles. What's happened to Maitland-Niles? I don't get it. I don't get it. But he's on the bench tonight, and Socrates is again playing at right back. Pablo Mari makes his debut, a long-awaited debut. Pablo Van Dijk. That's how he's been built up by our fans. So let's hope that he is Van Dijk tonight, and let's hope that he has a wicked performance, because let's be real here. Our defenders are really not that great. And again, on Thursday, David Luiz showed why a lot of people have dug him out since when we signed him. He is actually, his reward for being a clown on Thursday night is, there you go, you can partner Pablo Mari tonight. So big performance required from David Luiz to rectify that stupidity of ducking out, and not only one, but two headers and crosses the other day. One from the corner where Mesut Ozil decided he was scared of a football and jumped fully out the way of the guy as the ball's coming in. And then David Luiz closing his eyes and letting the guy run in front of him. And then their winning goal, the guy whipped the ball in. David Luiz went to go for it and fully ducks out the way. So he has to put a shift in tonight. Otherwise, I'm going to be all over his case. So hopefully we can get the points. Hopefully we can get the win and get into the next round. I am predicting a win. I'm going 3-1. This negative toxic channel has predicted yet another win. So keep that in mind. And hopefully we're going to see some of these young guns step up tonight. Reiss Nelson starts. I don't rate him. I don't think he should be at Arsenal, but he is at Arsenal and he's starting tonight. So let's see a good performance from Reiss on the right wing. And on the left-hand side, the guy you can see behind me, Martinelli, our player of January, our player of the month. Finally, he starts a game, because he's barely featured since January, the end of January, when he got the player of the month award for Arsenal. He's barely featured. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, we can do a job tonight. Portsmouth, they haven't beaten us since 1954. Don't let that start tonight. Don't be Santa Claus Arsenal and say, here you go, you can have a win for the first time in whatever years, 66 years was the last time they beat us. So not tonight, please, not tonight. They've only lost one game at home. They did, however, play on Friday night. They beat Rochdale, and that is why their team's a little bit chopped up. The other guy you can see in the thumbnail behind me is one of their best players, and he's on the bench. So yeah, Kenny Jackett's obviously thought, you know what, we've had to mix it up a little bit with the game the other day. 3 days later, 72 hours later, it's their cup final, and that is going to show tonight, because they're going to be in and around us and they're going to try and make it difficult. We know that Portsmouth's ground's going to be full up. It's a proper old-fashioned stadium. It's a traditional stadium, and it used to be a Premier League stadium. And this is a big night for some of them players and for Portsmouth Football Club to say, do you know what? I think we want to be back in the big time. And you never know. Some of these players for Portsmouth could be in the shop window tonight. So I'm sure they're going to come with some decent performance tonight. And it's how we step up to that. They're fully grown adults up against a lot of youngsters. So hopefully our young guns can do what them clowns the other night on Thursday didn't do. I'm sure we're going to hear 49-49 sung loud and proud all the way through the game, because that's all we've got to cheer about, apparently. Nothing to do with the 13 FA Cups we've won, the 13 league titles we've won, the 3 doubles that we've done, the cup double that we actually did. But no, it's the 49 and Liverpool not competing with that. So there we go. But anyway, maybe we should wheel Arsene Wenger out at half-time with the gold trophy just to rub it in the faces a little bit more. Maybe we should do that. I don't know. As you can tell, I'm in one of them playful moods tonight. My partner in streams, look at him, bruh. He's early. Jeez, he's early. Come on, baby. How you doing, G?
I'm kind of here, but not here. I'm
here,
going after why I've done this. So I've got like grocery shopping arriving.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of just walking around waiting for that. So I thought I'd sign on this in the meantime.
No, that's cool, man. Yeah, turn your TV down a bit, though, bro.
Yeah. Emmerdale's in the background, can't you tell? 2 secs.
Yeah, it's not all about getting a copyright strike from Emmerdale. but yeah,
now, who would get a copyright? Who would get a copyright strike during a watch?
None of that around here, bro. Yeah, none of them schoolboy errors around here, bro. We're professional around here, allegedly. But no, I'm looking forward to the game, man. And can somebody tell me who captain is tonight? Does anybody know who the captain is? Because I was looking at the team and we haven't got one of our 15 captains named in the starting 11. So who's captain? Don't dare tell me it's David Luiz. I swear to God, do not tell me it's Luiz. He's probably the most experienced player on there. Please don't tell me it's Luiz. It is David Luiz. Jesus Christ. There you go. It's your reward for being a clown the other night. You can be captain. Is it actually him? It's on BT Sport for everybody asking in the chat. The game is on BT Sport. Hopefully it's going to be on my iPad very soon as well. But yes, the game is on BT Sport tonight. So does anybody actually know, or are you just guessing who the captain is? Why isn't it Socrates? He shouldn't even be starting, if I'm being honest. EZ Scotty 99 says Anfield Agenda is the only channel to do Liverpool watch-alongs. Do you know what? I actually watched a watch-along of that guy. Big up that guy, by the way. He's very good at doing watch-alongs. I liked watching his channel the other day. Can't remember what game it was. A couple of weeks ago. It's about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. It might have been the Atletico game, actually. But yes, it was. It was the Atletico Madrid game. But yeah, he's got a really good channel. So if you are a Liverpool fan, Anfield Agenda, go check him out. He is a nice guy as well, by the looks of it. So, and he's got what, 35, 36k subs. He's doing all right. And yeah, I did like watching his watch along the other day. So we'll give him a little shout out. Never met him, don't know him, but that's how we roll. Evening to Joanne. I hope you're good. I thought it was on BBC. No, I think it is actually on BT Sport. I might be wrong. Chig, is it on BT Sport? I think it's on BT Sport, isn't it? Does anybody actually know who the captain is?
It's on BBC Sport. It ain't on BBC.
Yeah, so I thought it was on BT Sport. Who is captain? Who's captain tonight?
I would imagine David Luiz.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I'd imagine David Luiz. 20 minutes till kickoff. What do you make of the team?
So just to show you, following on from my watch along earlier, me and Lee don't always agree. It was very similar to my team. I don't want none of these. I don't want none of them Thursday lot nowhere near this team for a bit. I want the boys to show them how it's done.
I know you hate Reece Nelson. You like Reece Nelson.
No. I'm with you. I don't think he'll make it. I must admit. Also, I put Joe Willock in that category. I also don't think he'll make it. But I think that I'm gonna. It's my camera in a minute, guys. By the way, I think that I probably will put. Sorry, the only person that didn't make it into my team for obvious reasons is David Luiz. Yeah. I put Suarez in there or Ainsley Maitland-Niles, depending on who's fit and who isn't. Because I know when we initially signed Suarez, it was supposed to be he was 3 weeks away from being fit.
Oh, yeah, that's just all PR spin, bruv. Come on. They sucked everything.
Yeah, I know.
Let's be real.
He's still injured. It's like, what's going on here?
Yeah, come on, man. I'm getting confirmation, by the way, from everyone in the chat that David Luiz is actually the captain. So your reward for playing like a prick the other night is here you go, bruv. You can captain the team tonight. There you go. You captain the team. You duck out of headers and all that and crosses, but you can captain tonight. You can show them how to do it. Clowns. Joanne, big up Joanne. Let me read her comment out. Where is it? I'm good, thank you, Lee. Life is interesting now as I am dating a Spurs fan. Bin him. He'll let you down at the most important moment. And then again, he might be you. We fully flop when it matters as well, don't we? But no, I agree about Nelson. I actually think Nelson, mate, I'm shocked he's even starting. Yeah, I'm shocked. I think that I said this in my preview that what has he done to be an Arsenal footballer? Yeah, he's wasted this season away. Last season he wasted away. Yeah, went out on loan, didn't do hardly anything apart from the first 6 weeks. Everyone was knocking one out. Oh, he's the next Ronaldinho. And then he didn't bother turning up to training on time and got kicked in the backhanded and back down to level. And then he hardly featured at Hoffenheim after that. Then he's come back this season, and until Arteta turned up and made him his go-to guy at right wing before he got injured. I know he scored the goal against Leeds United in January, but since then he's barely come on at all, has he? And Pepe's now been that go-to guy, and it's funny because now Pepe's dropped. No Aubameyang in the squad, I think, is a mistake. Yeah, I think that's a mistake. I think we're maybe taking this lot a little bit too lightly. You've got to have your top banger on the bench just to put the fear into him. Yeah, listen, let's be real. This is their cup final, Chief. Yeah, and you might need.
They're League One. If we can't beat a League One team,
Chief. Let me just remind you of Wrexham. Yeah,
I know, and I will still stand by that statement.
I remember way back when, bruv. Yeah, Luton Town.
You know what? Slots has just made a very good point that I didn't even consider before. Do you think it's a back three?
No, it's not a back three. No. Unless, Reece Nelson could be right wing back, yeah.
And Saka could be left wing back, which many people think is his actual position.
Yeah, maybe. What do you think about the introduction of Lucas Torreira again?
Oh. Well, he got into my team. I don't know what he's done to not be in the team. And I'm not, you know me, I'm not the hugest Lucas Torreira fan per se. But I thought he'd been playing well up until he was getting dropped. It just seems to be the way at the moment that players get in the team, they play well, the punishment is to get dropped. Whereas Mustafi or David Luiz will make a mistake and they find themselves starting the next game.
That's how it does seem, doesn't it? It seems like you play well, you do all right, and you're dropped, and it doesn't matter how crap you play. And it's not just David Luiz. Remember, Lacazette went 9 games without a goal, kept playing him. Then as soon as he scored 2 goals, you dropped. Yeah. And now David Luiz has played really well. Yeah. And you think, okay, yeah, cool. You'll get in against Olympiacos. You go in against Olympiacos. I wouldn't say he was necessarily at fault for both goals. Yeah, Ozil had a massive part to play in not tracking the runner for the first one and actually jumping backwards. And then David Luiz closing his eyes and letting the guy run in and score. But that was more Ozil and Bellerin, not doing their jobs properly, and then David Luiz. So there was 2 or 3 instances before it gets to him, right? Did you hear that? Can you hear how windy it is? There goes my little clothesline thing just falling apart and collapsing, being blown over. Bro, it's really windy here, man. Yeah, that's probably all in the swimming pool now. Yeah, straight up. That's the 3rd time I've picked it up as well. And then David Luiz for the 2nd goal, their ball. Do you remember I said to you on the watchalong? I said, bruv, watch the goal. Yeah, watch their goal. Yeah, and when you watch it from the reverse angle, from the goal, from facing out from the goal, ball's whipped in on their 2nd goal, Olympiacos, and he's come running back towards his own goal, and he goes to head it, and then he ducks. Yeah, why are you starting again? I do not get that. I genuinely do not get that. Martinelli, our player of the month, didn't feature in February barely at all. He's now starting. I'm pleased for him. Pablo Van Dijk, let's hope he is Van Dijk, because our fans have gassed him up despite never seeing him play. When I see the highlights of him playing against Chelsea under 23s, he looked out of his depth. But I will say that was his first game. Yeah, and he only played 45 minutes. We conceded 2 goals. He cocked up for 1 of them. Against Man City, I see the highlights. We lost to Man City as well, under 23s. He played in that for 45 minutes. He actually done really well. I'm
quietly confident. I'm hopeful he'll be a good player, a decent enough defender. I don't expect him to be amazing. He's not going to be blisteringly quick. I think people need to really prepare yourself for this. This won't be a quick player, but I think once he's up to speed, there'll be enough attributes in that. And also, it's worth bearing in mind. You say that he wasn't at his best against Chelsea under 23s. This is his preseason, so it's worth keeping that in mind. I think when we initially saw Socrates play, we all thought, "Oh my gosh, it's terrible."
Yeah, that's true.
And then I think it's worth just letting him. At least let's see him play 5 games before we actually make an action.
But this is the thing, though. I didn't expect Marie to be playing until now, anyway. A lot of fans wanted him in for Newcastle. They wanted him in for the Everton game, the Olympiacos. I always knew that that was a little bit too far for him because he hadn't played since December. Yeah, then he was on his pre-season. Yeah, plus he came in apparently with a slight knock. Shock. Yeah, we tend to get people in.
I know, we only sign injured players.
Yeah.
They're not injured, they're not interested.
But not only that, they have now signed a centre-back, which is a record fee for them of 13.5 million. Yeah. Does that mean that we've actually already done a deal for him? We just ain't announced it yet.
I sense.
Maybe it could be him with Saliba next season.
There's all these stories of a similar sort of figure for Mari.
Yeah.
And the fact that Arteta's already in love with him and that the deal is more or less done. So,
yeah,
it could be is what it is.
Well, listen, our fans have got a little bit carried away with Saliba as well. I've seen a lot of clips of him this season. He looks a little bit sloppy with his passing.
And just to add balance to what you're saying, I do feel like there's nothing wrong with necessarily being excited, but it's kind of as I was saying earlier on my stream. For me, there's nothing wrong with like seeing that Liverpool has lost, for example, and smile, but throwing a Mardi Gras about it, it's just like, oh, bro, all right. Where was
big up everybody in the chat, nearly 500 people watching this live. Big up my boy Neftali. Big up everyone who was on the level 2 member stream. Neftali was the first ever member of the channel, by the way. Big up you, bruv. I'll read your DMs in a bit, yeah, because I had to come on this, mate. Sorry, I had to cut short there. Big up Sergio Hernandez. He's in the UK right now, flown over from America to watch Arsenal Banter FC up against West Ham at the weekend. He came on the stream as well. Big up my boy Carl. Big up my boy Jason as well. All did the stream earlier, 5 o'clock. It was a level 2 member stream. Really enjoyed that one. That was really, really good. If you want to become a member of the channel, follow the links in the description or hit the join button if you're on desktop. If you're on the iPhone and you hit the link in the description, you have to do it on Safari. Otherwise, it will not sign you up. But I'm too poor to be a member. Mate, me and you both. 10 minutes till kickoff, 9 minutes till kickoff. I read a message a minute ago. It's gone off the screen now, but he said Aubameyang needed a rest after 120 minutes the other day. Maybe that's very true, but I still think that I would have put him on the bench. I know mentally that would have messed his head up a little bit, missing that chance at the end. But you know what? Big balls to him coming out and doing an interview straight after that game, because he said that 9 times out of 10 he finishes that, and that was the chance. But he must have been looking around them teammates on Thursday night thinking, Jesus Christ, why am I playing here? And for me, the way he was looking around was very similar to how Alexis used to look around come towards the end. Like, I'm doing everything here. I've given you everything. I've given you the win out of the back and not being through. Yeah, I've given you that magical moment. And then Alexis used to look around and go, you lot are a bunch of clowns. And I can see why he left. I've got no bad feeling at all towards Alexis. And if Aubameyang does go, fair play, because he is levels above everyone in this squad right now. And he is the best striker in the league, despite playing left wing. So, listen, he's not in the squad tonight. Maybe he does deserve a little bit of a rest. He has played really well. And like I said, if he does leave, fair play, man. He's been relentless since he's been here. And I wouldn't blame him if he did. Put it that way. But tonight it's all about the team that are playing, and Martinelli's on the left wing tonight. Eddie's up front, who actually, I didn't notice until we done the watch-along chick the other day. I didn't know that Eddie wasn't registered for the Europa League. But then thinking about it, it would make sense. He was on loan, wasn't he, when we registered?
Yeah, he was on loan.
See, I didn't think that at the time. But yeah, that's pretty mad that he won't register. But tonight, listen, he scored the last time he did play. Can he score tonight? Bukayo Saka's played against Portsmouth before. Arsenal put that on their Twitter, and I'm confident, but at the same time, this is not going to be easy. And there ain't no 5-0 predictions coming tonight, mate. I don't know if you see any of the watch-alongs I did over the weekend. Obviously, I predicted 5-0 Arsenal on Thursday. We lost. I then predicted 5-0 to Liverpool. They then lost. And then I predicted to go for the hat-trick. I predicted 5-0 to Tottenham. They then lost. And I thought, you know what? Let's see if I can get Aston Villa a cup. Yeah,
you are banned from predicting 5-0.
Yeah, I predicted 5-0 to City, and yeah, they sort of ruined the odds, didn't they? But 3 in a row. So anyone who's cheering that Liverpool actually lost the game, that's down to me. Yeah. Before kickoff, which is in 7 minutes, I'm going to have a cigarette break. There is nearly 550 people watching this live. Do fully stick a like on the video. This is the only channel on YouTube that does a watch along for Arsenal every single game. And I've been enjoying doing some other watch alongs as well. I did the Norwich against Leicester. That was a weren't the greatest of games, but it was a good game. And if Arsenal need to know how to defend a 1-0 lead, go and watch Norwich's defending when they went 1-0 up. Then I watched we done the watch along for the Liverpool game. That game, yeah, Liverpool played like Arsenal that day, and Watford fully deserved to beat them. Yeah, and that Ismaila Sarr's second goal was unreal. Then we did the Spurs game. That game, by the way, despite having 5 goals in it, of which Jimenez's and Aurier's goals were decent, that game was so poor quality, it was unreal. The amount of times the ball was given away from 5 yards. Then we did a watch along for the cup final. And again, it was supposed to be the Jack Grealish cup final. Did he turn up? Did he play? Yeah, because I didn't see him. Oh, he'll be amazing. No. He's a good player. He ain't good enough to take us to where we want to be. So let's go out there and show some intent in the summer and actually go and buy a world-class midfielder. Not Jack Grealish, who's going to be overpriced at about 50 million quid. Let Tottenham have him. Let somebody else have him, because not for me. What stream are you watching the game on, please? I'm watching it. I'm going to say this one more time. I say this every single watch along, so you must be new bams. I'm watching it on an app, which is no longer on App Store, which is why I've not updated this iPad for about a year. Because if I do, it deletes the app. And it has got every single sport available to me, every single football match available to me. But sadly, I can't tell you, mate, because it's pointless, firstly. And secondly, I'll probably get copywritten or struck off of YouTube. But I'm sure there'll be some people in the chat that'll help you out. What's your favourite drink? Morgan Spice, baby. Morgan Spice with Coke. My favourite food is chili con carne. I love Mexican food, man. I love Mexican food. But yeah, I'm sure there'll be some people in the chat that'll help you out. I've had a Liverpool fan tell me that when Arsenal did the unbeaten season, it was easier than Liverpool's effort, says John. Do you know what, right? I was talking about this on the member stream I did earlier. Chig Shopping's arrived, so we'll be back in a minute. But yeah, I was talking on the member stream about this earlier, that if you compare Arsenal's invincibles to Liverpool's near invincibles, pound for pound, the only player from Liverpool individually, yeah, I'm not talking about, I'll come to collectively in a minute, individually, that would have any chance of getting in Arsenal's invincibles is Van Dijk. Yeah, because for me, individually, Arsenal's team was better. Collectively, Liverpool are relentless. But would they have beaten Arsenal? Whose team's better overall? Individually, Arsenal as individuals, streets ahead. Pretty much especially midfield. Jordan Henderson, I think, has been superb this season. Wijnaldum's underrated. Fabinho's decent. Lauren, all day long over Trent. Ashley Cole, all day long over Robertson. I think Robertson's the best left back on the planet. Van Dijk's the best centre back in the world. I think he's the only one who had to have a chance to get in that Invincibles for us. But as a collective, they are so good. And do you know what? Fair play to Liverpool. Because to go the whole of last season with only losing 1 game and not winning the league, they fully come back this season and said, we don't care. We're going to win it this season. The same as the season before, when they didn't lose the lost the Champions League, they were like, nah, next season it's ours. And it's kind of funny, the street parties and everything that Arsenal fans have been having about it, because cast your mind back to last May, everyone was a Liverpool fan in the Champions League final because Tottenham were there. Yeah, now fast forward, and it's funny as well, and it's the last thing I'm going to say on it because it just winds me up how people have gone on about it. Arsenal fans used to sit there and say, oh, they're history merchants. They're a cup team. That's kind of everything we are right now, isn't it? It's funny how football changes. You know, I'm not celebrating my 18th birthday when I'm 34, 16 years later, am I? So, listen, a great achievement. I celebrated the Invincibles back in the day. Liverpool have been superb. Whether the league was harder then or now is up for debate. I couldn't care less whether they did it or not. I ain't going to lose any sleep if they did it. But anyway, there we go. Ashley Cole is intelligent. Is Shomo Salah to do? Ashley Cole was a wicked left back, mate. a wicked left back. And that was another master stroke from this football club. I go, no, we ain't going to give you the extra £5 grand. Go Chelsea, bruv. Go Chelsea. So there we go. Pablo Mari played against Liverpool in the World Club final. Yeah, he did. He did. He did. Who is captain? David Luiz is captain. David Luiz, after his clown show on Thursday, he is rewarded with the captain's armband tonight. He's going to show the new centre-back, Pablo Mari, how to duck headers and crosses and how to be a general clown, really. Every time I look at David Luiz, you know that scene from The Simpsons where the guy stands on the rake and he goes, then he moves again. That's all I think of when I look at David Luiz. Drop him down the King's Road and kick him out. But yeah, the players are on the pitch. They think it's all over. It is now. I'm watching it on my normal stream tonight, so should only be about 25 seconds behind. So yeah. Sideshow Bob. I saw that clip. Let me get rid of you. You've obviously had a bad day, mate. We don't put crap in the chat. If we do, you get blocked. And we've got moderators in the chat to keep it clean. Otherwise, you will be suspended from putting comments in the chat. And actually, when you do load up this app and you do click on the watch along, it does say adhere to the rules and regulations of the platform you're on, basically, and adhere to the politeness of the channel, basically, instead of being a twat. So, so yeah, anyone who wants to run their mouth in the chat and be a complete clown, like David Luiz, then you'll be swiftly kicked out. Kenny Jackett, the Harry Redknapp of lower leagues, is the Arsenal fans are in fine voice already. That geezer must be freezing. He's got the old yellow Arsenal t-shirt on. He must be freezing, bless him, because it is bloody cold in England. And we're underway. We are underway. Chig will be back in a minute. His food delivery, shopping delivery turned up. The pitch looks good. LUHG says it's immaculate. It does actually look really good, doesn't it? Portsmouth's a nice old traditional ground, man. And I fully got the colour of the kit right as well. I debated whether to go with red for the thumbnail or whether to go with yellow. And I thought, you know what? I think the last time we played Portsmouth, we played with yellow, didn't we? So I didn't even know. I was trying to search to see what colour we were playing in, but just guessed and went with yellow. So it kind of worked out all right. But they played on Friday night. They beat Rochdale 3-0 on Friday night. So they've had to change a few of their players. I thought this was an Arsenal watch along, not a Liverpool one. No, the Liverpool one's tomorrow night, mate. We're going to be doing a Chelsea versus Liverpool watch along tomorrow night. Wednesday night we're going to do a Tottenham versus Norwich watch along, and Thursday night we're doing Derby versus Man United. We're underway. A minute, just over a minute gone. Throw into us. Nothing really happening so far. Saka's just got the ball, being pressed. Nice ball inside, but it's back to Pablo Mari. He's had his first touch of the ball. Why is Nelson starting? Good question. I don't know. Hopefully he plays well. But good clearance from Guendouzi, but it's ended up back with their defence. They've started pretty well, Portsmouth. They've got the ball. They're pressing us high. Have they got the fitness levels to do that for 90 minutes? I probably don't think they have. I am currently on 2 minutes, 10 seconds at the moment. Nearly 700 people watching this live, so do stick a like on the video, do subscribe if you're new. Like I said, I'm doing 3 more watch-alongs, one tomorrow, one Wednesday, one Thursday for the cup games. So looking forward to that. They've just whipped a ball into the box. They've won the header. And the keeper spilt, Jesus Christ. And we are breaking away. It's a good ball down. It was nearly a good ball down the wing. And it's a throw-in to Portsmouth down near their own corner flag. I don't know what Martinez was doing with that, but he fully spilt it. Just watching a replay. Good cross, high lofted cross into the box. That guy out jumped Saka, and then the goalkeeper, Jesus Christ, what's he doing? He kind of flapped at it. Why didn't he just catch it? He's 20 years old, Reece Nelson. You probably said the same about Gnabry. I didn't actually say that about Gnabry because we never see Gnabry play. And Reece Nelson, I've seen him play enough to know he ain't going to make it for Arsenal. He might make it for Nottingham Forest or someone like that, but he ain't going to make it at Arsenal. Same rule applies to Joe Willock. He needs to start stepping up in games, otherwise he ain't going to make it at Arsenal either. No, I can't show the game because you want to watch it. Go and find a stream. I'm not getting my channel shut down because you want to watch the game. I think we need to upgrade Leno. He's come with some mad mistakes this season and last season, to be fair. Overall, I think he's all right. I think he's the least of the worries we've got. We've got a corner coming in. They've just cleared one out. It's a corner. Exactly. I can't show the game for copyright. Are people stupid? Seriously. Every single week. Show the game. No. Get a stream. Nelson's going to whip this corner in. Not quite sure about his Barnet, but now he's got a funky Barnet and he can run quick. Maybe everyone will rate him. The corner's being whipped in as we speak. He's whipped it in and it's a poor corner. It's been cleared. We've got the ball back though. We're running back all the way back to, oh my God, we went all the way back to the keeper with Willock. Roberts put a pound on 5-0, 50-1. Good luck, mate. That's it. We're down the wing here. Go on, Sam. Cross it. That was a decent cross. Very decent cross. It's gone out for a throw-in on the opposite side of the pitch. Just over 5 minutes gone. It's currently 0-0. Our keeper's spilt one a minute ago. We've just fired across the box. They're on the break at the moment. Good tackle from Gjorgjievski, and he's romping away. See it pass? Don't do that. What are you doing? He's managed to get away with it. He got lucky there. He should have just laid it off. He held it way too long. Torreira's just given the ball away cheaply in midfield, and Portsmouth have the ball back. All of these little snide things in the chat, any moderators just block them. Yeah, these little bots that keep popping up. That'd be great. Portsmouth have the ball down the left wing. It's whipped across in, but it is actually a throw into Arsenal. The ball did go out. Mike Dean is the referee. I'm at work listening and a customer says you have a sexy voice. Oh dear, oh dear. Hopefully it's a woman, DJ Crane, yeah? He's back. He's back. Mike Bean is the referee. Back. You're back. You haven't missed anything, mate. Nearly 7 minutes. Well, 7 minutes gone. Eddie and Ketty's holding his face down on the floor at the minute. They had a chance a minute ago. Martinez done all right to get it away in the end, but he kind of flapped at it a little bit. Saka getting out, jumped at the back stick, and then up the other end, Eddie and Ketty are whipped across into the box, but it whistled past Martinelli and out for a throw. But other than that, nothing else going on.
Did you say 7 minutes has gone?
I'm on 7:20. 7:20. It's a 3 o'clock kickoff on Saturday, isn't it? West Ham, 3 o'clock kickoff.
Yeah. Oh, I can't have that. I can't be having that. I was 3 minutes behind you in the stream I was watching.
Jesus, mate. Portsmouth have just had a shot from their striker Harrison, and it has now gone out for a corner, I believe.
How many people are watching us?
704 at the minute. So 704. Do subscribe to the channel if you're new. Do subscribe to my partner in the Arsenal streams. Come on, the only YouTube channel that does every single Arsenal watch along. There's no other channel that does a watch along for every Arsenal game apart from this one here. And he is my partner in streams for Arsenal games. And his link, Guna Eagle Eye, is in the title of the video. So fully go and click on it and subscribe to Chig. And like I said, tomorrow I'm doing Chelsea-Liverpool. Wednesday, I'm doing Tottenham-Norwich. Thursday, we're doing Derby, which ironically is actually my youngest brother's team. He supports Derby. Don't ask me why, but he does. And they're playing Man United. So, and then Saturday, we're playing West Ham, and we'll be doing a watch along for that as well.
I bet he lives in that type of area.
He actually went to uni or college or whatever it was in Derby.
Oh, there you go. I knew that must have been the reason.
He goes all over the place, man. He's got a season ticket from. He went down to Millwall.
What's your time?
Nearly 9 minutes 15 right now.
Oh, come on, really?
Yeah, he lives with my mum and dad up in Cumbria, right on the border of Scotland. Yeah, and he went all the way down to South London to watch Derby away to Millwall. The hospital phoned my old man up and said, "Yeah, we've got your son here. He's just had his stomach pumped. He's in a bad way." Yeah, he got on the beers with all his mates before kickoff, missed the game and everything. Yeah, got absolutely plastered. They've just had another chance. We're trying to walk it out of defence. We've done that with Nelson. Eddie's on his bike. Play it, man. What are you doing? See, this is why. This is why I don't think he's going to be any good. Or was it Willock? Either way, neither of them.
Copy and paste.
Willock, my apologies. It was Willock. But either way, Willock does that every single game, 5 times a game. Eddie and Ketia made such a good run between their left back and the centre back. All he had to do is a lofted ball over the top. Eddie was gone. Instead, he holds it and holds it and holds it, stops and passes back. Why? Frustrating, man. It's like, why didn't you just pass that? Eddie's going to outpace him. He's gone. Just play. Yeah, just play the ball. It's frustrating, man. And Willock does that every game. Every time he plays, he does it 4 times a game. That was a good ball. We've got the ball on the edge of the box at the moment. Martinelli has played it inside. Play it down the wing. Right, go on, son. Go on, Reece. Go on, Reece. Go on, Reece. Inside. Cross it. It's a good cross. Nobody there. 6-yard spot. Bang centre. Yeah, 6-yard line. Bang centre. Nobody there. It was a good cross from Willock. That was a good cross. Nobody there. That's where you want your striker running across the box and winning a little flick header past the goalkeeper. Nobody there.
I'm just trying to. I kind of just accepted I'm going to be behind you because you're literally like 30 seconds behind the actual game. So I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna get better than this. Literally, I'm on 10:24 right now.
Oh, you're 40. Yeah, you're about 50 seconds behind me. Yeah. I'm on 11:20 right now. If Abdi is in the chat, help Chig out. He gave me a 6 stream the other day. For
okay. Abdi, where you at?
The Norwich versus Leicester game. He gave me a quality stream. He sent it to me on Twitter. So if Abdi is in the chat, I'm sure he'll hook you up, Chig. Yeah, his stream was flawless, mate. That was really good. I'm ahead of a lot of you guys in the chat as well. 9 minutes 50. Jesus Christ.
9:50.
I'm on 11:50. I'm 2 minutes ahead of you, bro. Jesus Christ. I'm on 11:51, 52. Just watching Torreira get taken out, but I think that was a good tackle. But he's rolling around like he's just been sniped from row Z.
Listen, guys, send me any streams you like. I believe me, bombard me. I'm happy with it. They're quick. I'm on it.
Yeah, Torreira's still rolling around on the floor at the moment.
That'll be him for the season, you reckon? Well,
I don't know. He'll probably be up and running around in a minute. You know what they're like. He's still rolling around on the floor.
There you go.
Yeah, Abdi is in the chat. Abdi, if you've got a stream that's kind of close to where I am, which is 12 minutes 45 right now, send it to Chig.
Abdi says he's 10:23, so I'm ahead of that.
Yeah, you lot are miles behind. Jesus Christ, your streams are slow tonight. I think the stretch is
good. It's just slow.
Yeah, I think Trevor's done it. He looks like his knee. He's not in a good way, man. He is holding his knee right now. He is really not in a good way. He's proper nearly in tears. Yeah, the stretcher's on. Well, that's the end of him then.
Yep. Oh well, that makes Arteta's life easier.
So yeah, he don't have to bench him every week now, does he?
Maybe Maitland-Niles might be able to get an actual game in his position. Go through
yeah. I'm actually ahead of most of you lot. This is kind of cool.
You are far ahead. I'm not going to lie. Far ahead.
I'm normally behind by about 30 seconds. I'm actually ahead. Lee's
You're literally behind the live game.
Evening, Chris. Hope you're good, mate. Evening, Ryan.
Yeah, I didn't mean in the chat room, guys. Bombard me like in DMs. Let's not get this thing written off.
Slide in the DMs, baby. Slide in the DMs.
Yeah, tweets.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Torreira, man. This is not looking good. He's going off on the stretcher.
Sammy tweets, Insta. Those I'll pick up.
Danny Ceballos is getting warmed up and ready to come on. Well, I say warmed up. He's pulling his socks up. So no doubt he'll do a hamstring in a minute.
So not Ainsley Maitland-Niles, huh?
Oh no! You can't play Maitland-Niles. Don't be daft. Jesus Christ, Chig. Check your Twitter, Abdi said.
Okay, I will do. Even as a certain someone is well ahead of me. How is that possible? Have you seen it?
No.
I'll wait for you to see it. I don't want to draw attention.
I'm just doing something at the minute. Big up, baby. Yeah, baby. Big up, wifey.
I didn't want to draw attention.
Big up, wifey. I was just doing something. That's why I didn't see it. Big up, wifey. Wifey's actually watching it on BT, though. She actually has.
Okay. I wonder.
So, yeah, she's in real time right now. I'm kind of not. But I'm not that far behind. I'm on 15:25 right now. Danny Ceballos has just done a little hair flick because I'm worth it.
By the way, could I just reiterate, because Claude and someone else has said this, I have Sky, like legitimately. I ain't trying to get BT as well. like, the people keep saying, why don't you just get Sky? I have it.
Yeah, let's just waste £100 a year on it for Arsenal to be on it like maybe a couple of times. No thanks. Yeah, I'll just do it all off of that, and it costs nothing.
Claude mentioned
that I signed in from a friend who gave me it. Yeah. Please show us the live picture. No. Are you
done? That's the second time I've seen someone say that.
I swear, these people are dumb, bruv. Yeah. Let me just get copy written. Yeah. Well done, mate. Yeah, because BT Sports have got the rights to the game, hence why it's on BT Sport. Yeah, let me just shut my whole YouTube channel down because Paul Stevens wants to watch the game. Jesus Christ, find a link. I'm sure somebody in the chat will help you. Why don't you ask the chat? Can you give me a link, please? Can you help me with a link? Yeah, please show us the live picture. Yeah, let me just turn my iPad round and lose a year and a half's worth of hard graft on this channel. Not even that. 14 months, but even so. Blood, sweat and tears to build this channel, and you want me to lose it to show you the game because you can't find the link because you're lazy.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. What is the matter with these people? My good God.
Oh, God.
There's a thing in the UK called copyright laws. And in fact, it's actually global, mate. Yeah. Anyway, we're back underway. Torreira's gone off. He's probably going down the hospital. It didn't look good for him, man. I'm not quite sure how bad that's going to be, but it didn't look good. And if you're going off on a stretcher, I can't imagine that that's going to be a good one. Are you sorted now, Chig?
Yeah, just running through them as we speak. I'm going to start lagging, so give me 2 seconds. Bear with me.
Yeah, go on, mate. 17.5 minutes gone, 0-0. There'll be a few minutes added time on after that injury for Torreira. It's not been a fast start from us. We've only had the one shot. In fact, we ain't even had a shot, have we? No, it was a cross that ended up going out for a throw-in. Socrates has just nutsed one of their midfielders, and I think he's just been nutsed on the way back as well by Willock. He literally just got nuts twice in about 5 seconds. David Luiz doing a David Luiz style pass just to hit and hope, and they've got the ball back. Little bit bitty at the minute. Nothing really happening. Pablo Mari's had a few touches, Roy, but not really seen much of him so far. It's been a little bit more of a just to give the ball away in the midfield kind of game so far. ACL for Torreira. Yeah, it didn't look good, man. I do think he's going to be gone for a long, long time now. It did not look good at all. And it's kind of sad, really. Listen, I don't put him in that elite bracket, but he's our best defensive midfielder. He's our only defensive midfielder. And he probably shouldn't have started tonight anyway. He should have been starting in midweek or Thursday last week when we played Olympiacos, which meant he probably wouldn't have started tonight. But I'm not getting paid 6 million quid to make these decisions every year. I'm just a numpty YouTuber. Another great pass. What a pass that was from Socrates. 70-yard diagonal. Eat your heart out, Greenwich. Oh my God, Martinelli's selling dreams, bruv. Jeez. And Eddie skies it. That was unlucky though, man. It's a corner, I think. What a pass that was, though. Martinelli's applauding the pass. Look at this kid, man. He's 18 years old. And he's telling them, come on, boys, let's get up for this. 18-year-old. 18-year-old has got more balls than most of these grown-ups in the team. The way he skipped past that geezer like he weren't there was jokes. Well, we've got a corner. Just about to whip it in. Come on, lads. Let's get a goal here. Cross it. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. It was actually, in the end, not a bad corner. We went to take the shot and it bounced off his standing foot and it ended up all the way back at the goalkeeper, our goalkeeper. But yeah, Martinelli is class. All of these bot accounts, if there is any moderators in the chat, just bin them off quick time, please. That would be great. That would be much appreciated. Yeah, Martinelli's class, man, which is probably why he'll leave Arsenal very soon, because he'll be doing a full Aubameyang and looking around the team, going, boy, why am I playing with these clowns every week? 18 years old, and he's got more hunger and passion than most of them. But it's good to see, which makes it even more worrying that he didn't play hardly any games last month. Good commentary today. Thank you, Dylan. Did you hear what Martinelli said? What did he say, Nico? Tell me. Socrates used to play right back and converted to centre half. I never knew that. There you go. I've learned something new today. Still 0-0. 21 minutes gone. Not a great deal happening so far. Not a great deal happening. We've got the ball with our goalkeeper. We're passing out from the back at the minute. Guendouzi to Pablo Mari. Danny Ceballos has just been wiped clean out. My man should have been booked for having an offensive haircut, let alone fouling him. Jesus Christ, although saying that, Ceballos ain't got... I can't even talk about hair. My hairline goes back to the last time my team were good.
Tell me about it. My barber keeps pushing back.
Hey, my hairline goes back to the Invincibles, bruv. I'm sure if I turn the volume up on this, which I won't, I'm sure all we're getting is a rendition of 49, undefeated. Who cares? Yeah, it's like I said earlier, Chig. It's like celebrating your 18th birthday when you're 34.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nobody'd ever celebrate their 18th birthday 16 years later. Get over it. We've done that. That's history. Let's move on. Yeah, let's look at what we're doing now. And what we're doing now is struggling at the moment to break down Portsmouth. Plenty of time to go. We've got a little bit of a break on here. Saka's romping away. Pass. I swear to God. He had two men up with him. Why are you keeping the ball that long? Listen, I love you, bruv, but seriously, you had two men. Yeah, just square it inside to Martinelli and bang. And this is the problem with some of these youngsters in the team. Like, Look, he's got 3 men around him. He's got a man on the edge of the box to bias. He could have cut. He had 4 players he could have squared that to. Instead, he run down a blind alley and just a p-roller of a shot. Very greedy. Yeah, very greedy. And a lot of these youngsters that we have in the team, they do it. Guendouzi's just had about 60 touches. He's given the ball down the wing to Willock. Now we're watching Reece Nelson dribbling. Good ball into Eddie. Poor first touch, and they've cleared it. But that's the problem with some of these youngsters. They hold the ball a little bit too long. Yeah, and it's so frustrating at times. It's like, you know what? Just release it a bit quicker. Yeah, yeah, we'll score a goal. But Willock's the biggest culprit, and Guendouzi. Them two hold the ball way too long, And but there we go. Have you got your stream sorted yet? Because I am literally desperate for a tournament.
Not quite yet.
I'm going to end up in a puddle in a minute, mate. Ball's out for a goal kick to Portsmouth.
Sorry.
Yeah. I'll be back in literally.
I'm still watching my old one.
Yeah, I'll be back in 1 minute.
Yeah, go on, do your thing. Blimey, never thought I'd get a word in edgeways. Big up to everyone watching. I hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are enjoying the game. What are you thinking? It's a bit of a busy game. Can't say I'm particularly entertained, but it is Arsenal. This is Arsenal these days. This is Arteta's Arsenal. Torreira not going hospital. Socrates is so slow. Where does Chigs breaks? Listen, to be fair, I've had breaks here, there, and everywhere. I had to go fetch my grocery shop. And I had to do a couple of bits and bobs around the stream. I'm still watching my old stream, but I'm trying to. My dude that sent me this on Insta, it's not allowing me to watch it on this particular stream, so I'm still watching my old stream. How am I doing? Shit, I think that's Chig Loca, but thank you, brother. I appreciate the effort. Chig, where is Aubameyang? I can understand the rest. I'm more forgiving of that than my partner and colleague, Lee Gunner. Hi, Chig. Not any good. I hope you're well, brother. Granny voice Chig, big up our host, Chig. I'll be well. There you go. It said Chig now. There you go. I see you. She in the chair. Yes, I am in the chair. What of it? Oh, sorry. I know. Sorry. Let me take my hostility out. I know what you now mean. Yes, I am in control. Very briefly. Roy the boy, Chig, do you rate Vinicius Jr.? You talk about the Real Madrid forward, Roy. I think you've asked that on my stream before. No, I don't. All football. Thank you. You are the second person, because I did see Rickon say it. The fade. But I ain't going to lie, though. My hairline started here before the haircut. It's now here. I'm not fucking happy. But generally, I like the fade. It's just the hairline part. I don't like it that they keep taking this thing back. And I kept bitching when I was getting a haircut. I'm not happy, bro. When you start getting 35, these things matter. This is mid-30s problems right now. Should get a beer. Now it's a school night, man. I got work tomorrow. Got to be cool, man. I got to be cool. Big man baked. Why do people keep saying I'm lit, right? The first time someone said I was high, I was looking down at my phone. The second of all, now you're saying I'm high. I'm so wide-eyed, I have no idea what you're talking about. I genuinely, I'll tell you if I've been smoking spice. I haven't. It's not my thing. Chig, I will DM a BT Sports Pass if you got a BT Sports app for this game. Chris, if you could do that, you will become my favorite person for the month.
Look at you trying to get one up on me. Look, trying to get that. Oh, you do know it's still a minute behind, though, didn't you? Same as Now TV, it's a minute behind.
Listen, Chris, us Christians got to stick together, you know?
Portsmouth just whipping a ball into the box. They've won the header. It's gone wide.
What do I think of Kessie? I don't rate him. I think Partey is a much better version of him. I'd rather him.
Yeah, Kessie's just a Poundland version of Partey, isn't he?
Emmanuel, send me any link you like, my bro. Any link you like. As long as it ain't one for a virus.
Anyone fake scoring in the chat will be kicked. So that's just a warning.
Craig trying it. You know,
that's just a warning. That's just a warning. Any fake scores in the chat, you've been. There ain't no warning anymore. Anyone fake scores, bang, gone. There's no debate. It's not up for a debate. It's not a timeout on the naughty step. It is gone.
The one thing I would say, if StreamYard are listening, right? I am a mod, so I should be able to kick over StreamYard as well. StreamYard.
Yeah, you should be able to do that. It's stupid, isn't it? We'll let him off this time.
I have to go into YouTube to be able to do it. Look at Tyrone. Why? It's every stream.
Well, 28 and a half minutes gone. And listen, I had a fresh trim. It's still a dead performance. A bit like the dead performance we had the other night with my dead trim. And this is Arsenal at the moment, isn't it? I did say in my preview this weren't going to be an easy game. Let me just kick that as well. Get out.
And the live 2P. These robots are relentless.
Arsenal wake up, says Ryan. Ryan, have you noticed your little icon's gone blue now? Have you noticed it's gone blue? Come on, baby, you're part of the blue gang. All the members that have been a month now have gone blue instead of red. I'm not telling you what colour the next one is. You'll have to wait till next month.
Chris, my guy, I'm still waiting for you at. Where are you at? Ah, my guy. My guy is coming through you now. That's my guy right there.
Make sure your volume's down. Make sure your volume's down. We don't want to make them squeak.
Don't worry.
Yeah, we don't want to make them squeak.
We're getting YouTube strikes out here. That's not how we roll.
No movement at the moment. I'm just watching. Willock had no movement whatsoever in front of him. He had 3 players in front of him. Not one of them moved. They're all like statues. Nduzi's just falling over. Shock. Nice little ball from Ceballos down the wing to Reece Nelson. Great control on his chest. It weren't Reece Nelson. Why do I keep getting him and Willock mixed up, man? It's because Willock keeps ending up on the right wing. Go on, son. It's it. It's it. It's it. Oh, my good God. How have you missed? How have you missed? How have you missed? Martinelli's just missed a sitter, bruv.
I'll see it in 55 seconds.
He has just missed a sitter. What a little run from Reece Nelson as well. Lovely dinked cross. Martinelli was like maybe a half a yard in front of the ball. Yeah, so he had to try and arc his neck and it went over. If he was running onto that full pelt, bang, that would have been 1-0. But you know what? He was in the right spot. Yeah, and he is our second top goal scorer this season. Ahead of Lack of Fret, who, by the way, has scored less goals in London this season than Serge Gnabry, who's played there twice. So none of this Lacker's world-class rubbish. Yeah. Serge Gnabry scored 6 goals in 2 games in London. Lacazette scored 6 goals all season. And that's our throw-in. Come on, ref. Willock's moaning. Who's he moaning at? Who are you moaning at, bruv? Tell me. Mike Dean's looking straight-faced and serious. What's he doing here? Is he giving... What, he's giving a foul? For what? No wonder he was moaning. We're going to lose this, says Ahmed. You're confident.
I love you master having a whole conversation yourself. For what? I guess that's why I was moaning.
I have a conversation with myself because when I'm doing these on my own, when I was doing these on my own at the weekend, yeah, right, it's kind of funny, right? Because I'm sitting there and I'm in my own little world. Yeah, I'm literally in my own little world. I think I just unblocked somebody. One of the mods blocked, so I've blocked him again. Oh, the user was blocked. Okay. Oh shit! Shouldn't have done that. User was blocked. Cool. Right, so that's that sorted. Still 0-0. Not a great deal that's happened. Martinelli's just missed a chance. We have a new member to the channel. Granny Voice Lee has leveled up again. What happened, bruv? Do you know what I've noticed, yeah? Because it tells me, oh, you renewed it. I get it, because you're blue now. I see. Listen, I'm new to this membership stuff myself as well, mate, yeah? So I don't kind of get it. Because a lot of members didn't renew, and it does it at the exact time that you became a member the month before. So if you become a member at 20 past 8 at night a month ago, on a month later at 20 past 8 at night, it will ask you to renew it. So Ryan had the same issue where it didn't update, and then he had to renew it, but then it makes you blue again because it realizes you've updated it. So yeah, I'm still new to it. I still don't quite know what I'm doing with it in terms of some of the questions you guys have asked me. So there we go. But there we go. Anyway.
Time check, baby.
32, 53, 54, 55. Still ahead of you.
33, 30, 11, 12, 13.
I'm still 40 seconds ahead of you, baby.
Chris. Wait. What's your time check?
33, 10, 11. You're ahead of me.
Yeah.
No.
Chris, you are a legend, and I love you. Thank you.
You're gonna keep. You can use that every game now, isn't it? Every BT game.
As long as Chris doesn't change the password.
Come on, man. Why are you still keep this, man? It's my channel.
Stop hating.
Jesus Christ. Seriously, I feel wounded. I feel that's like a dagger to my heart. Just
thank you, bro.
Watching a wonderful play with Martinelli. He's not.
Telling you now.
What you want? I'm on 33, 50, 51, 52.
I'm 34.05.
Oh, you're only 10 seconds ahead. Come on.
No, I'm not that much. Yeah, I'm not that much.
Yeah, you're only 10 seconds ahead. I'm kind of happy with that, considering it's that's the official. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with that.
The least I can do is follow this back. Let me follow it back. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, the chat. Yeah, most of you in the chat are either behind me or I'm real close to you. So that's decent because normally I'm about 45 seconds behind. Don't worry, Chris. It's cool, man. It's cool. I understand you're looking after your pal with the same name. Yeah, I get it.
So you got to find a lead to help you out. That's your problem, right there.
You know what I mean? In fact, Rachel could be helping me out. Send me the link, baby. I'm going to text her.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Got BT Sport. Come on, I can't believe I ain't even thought of this.
She's probably sat there thinking, "Oh, yeah, that's a fair point."
I've actually got a little plug coming in the next couple of weeks or so. Maybe 3 weeks from now. That's got a little Sky Sports one that I can use.
Okay.
So yeah, that one's coming in about 3 weeks' time. So
don't worry, you'll still be behind me with that one. Don't worry.
Yeah, I will because I think I don't know whether it's going to work in Spain, if I'm honest. Because I tell you what, when I go on to BT Sport, you know, when you go on BT Sport app on YouTube on the app, when you can watch the highlights of the games, when I'm linked to Wi-Fi, it says it's not available in my country. Right? As soon as I take the Wi-Fi off and go on 4G, it plays it, so you can see what
you need is these foreign channels, because I'm pretty sure in my barbers they were showing. Was it the Chelsea game they were showing?
Great turn. Oh, it's offside.
They were showing one game on Saturday, and I was thinking to myself, "Why on? Handball, yes, clean handball."
Mm. But yeah, do you know what I might do? Because I'm back in England in 12 days. No, 10 days. What day is it today? 2nd. I'm back on the 12th. Yeah, I'm back for a week.
Okay.
So what I might do is when I go back to MK on the 16th, I might just get an EE contract. Because I'll tell you what, GIFGAF, yeah? And if GIFGAF watch this video, and now I've mentioned them, they probably will, yeah? If GIFGAF watch this video, let's see if I've still got the message. Yeah? Listen to this rubbish from this dead network.
JP thinks I'm actually bald. No, mate, I've still got hair.
Listen to this from GIFGAF.
Yeah? Thank you, Brian. Appreciate it.
Just a heads up, it looks like you haven't had any recent usage in the UK. So in 2 weeks' time, roaming in the EU and selected destinations will be charged off of your balance. Why? Why? How are you charging me for roaming in the EU? Yeah?
I don't know.
As long as I'm not going over the EU allowance of roaming, which is 20 gig a month, and I don't even do 20 gig of data a month, by the way, at the moment. In fact, how much data have I done this month? They've got a free kick at the moment. Where's my GIFGAF app? And we've cleared it. They've just sliced one wide. GIFGAF, here we go.
Is that really good? I don't want to use GIFGAF.
Here we go. I've used 9.5 gig of data, and it's due to update again in 6 days. So no, the 7th for the 3rd. So 5 days at midnight. Yeah, 6 days from now. So I've used about 2 gig of data. Yeah, right, 2 gig of data a week, 2.5 gig of data a week, and they're telling me in 2 weeks from now, oh, you won't be able to use EU roaming data off of your balance. It'll come off of your balance rather than your allowance. Yeah, guess what? We've been new then, and we're going to get a contract with EE where I can use free data all over the world. Yeah, and you get the Sky Sports package with it and the BT, I think. So, yeah, and I can use unlimited data all across the world. Do you know what I mean? What's that all about? Because I was going to get my phone unlocked. Portsmouth got a break on it. Poor Cross.
You defend it.
He slipped. Oh, he got away with that. But yeah, I was going to get my phone unlocked and get a Spanish SIM. And then I thought, nah, what's the point in doing that? I might as well, when I come back to England, a mate of mine said to me I can use his Sky Sports, but he's sorting that in the next couple of weeks.
Yes, you can use my Sky Sports if you really want. I wasn't sure if my mate uses it, but I don't think he does. So you can use mine if you want.
Yeah, he can have up to 5 people on his, I think. But I'm not sure if it'll work in Spain, mate. I'm not sure if it'll work because it picks up.
Let me know how you get on. You can genuinely use mine.
Nice
Sorry,
one.
I should have offered, really. I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it until Lee mentioned it the other day. It's gone out for a throw. This has been a struggle so far.
JP's one of them guys. Okay. I can see he's one of them guys.
Say again, mate.
It's just a second snidey comment he's made. I'm waiting for the third one before I time him.
Who? I'll block him. Who?
That JP character.
Yeah, bye then. Unlucky.
Well, he's one of them guys, I can see.
He's gone. Don't worry. Socrates just taken a throw in. And why didn't he just give the ball back to him? Instead, he held it onto it too long. We've got it back, though. David Luiz.
Oh, how shot is that?
Go on. Hit it. Oh, my good God. Jesus Christ.
You saw it. Being cancer one.
Yeah. That was like a Bamian one when he was clean through the other week, wasn't it? When he spooned it against Sheffield United.
Why did he go with his left foot?
I don't know. He should have gone across goal. At least that way, if he parried it, might know what's happened.
For those who keep asking about Mari, to be honest, we're not really that sure yet. We haven't really seen him in action so far. I mean, he looks okay, but I'll be lying to you if I've said I've noticed him. So,
yeah, he's not really had a great deal to do, to be fair.
Yeah,
most of the action's been midfield. It's not really been us last-ditch defending or anything. So,
yeah. It's mainly Guendouzi and Willock I seem to be seeing from our side.
Yeah, Guendouzi, Willock, Nelson.
Yeah. Oh, that's a ball. Okay. Well defended.
Yeah, that was a ball. I'm just watching it. Yeah, a little bit too much on it, but that was good defending in the end. A nice ball down the wing to Martinelli from Saka.
Wouldn't mind Eddie changing positions with Martinelli for a little while.
I can't wait till Tierney's back and we can put Saka left wing.
Yeah, I desperately want him back for that reason.
Couple of minutes till half time, 4 minutes plus stoppage time. I think there'll be about 4 or 5 minutes because of the Torreira injury. He's gone off. It looked pretty bad. He went off on a stretcher. So I'm not sure how long he's going to be out for. But normally if you go off on a stretcher, it's normally pretty bad.
Let's be real.
Yep. A couple of people were saying that it was an ACL. It wouldn't surprise me if it was, to be fair.
Yeah, anything around the knee is usually ACL, MCL, that type of thing.
But to be honest, he shouldn't have been on the pitch anyway. He should have been playing the other day. Just got the ball down the left wing. Nice little ball in sight. Excuse me. We've fallen over the ball. This ain't been easy. I did say it wouldn't be easy. Marie's just headed one out. Good defending from him. Well done, Marie. Pablo Van Dijk. Yeah, Pablo Van Dijk is a cult hero in Brazil, bruv, for Flamengo. Cult hero. He is. I'm not even lying. He is actually a cult hero at Flamengo. Final hero, bruv. Yeah, my man, and league. Yeah, my man's a don out there, bruv. He's got the freedom of where is Flamengo in Brazil? But no, that was good defending from him, man. That was decent. Nice little ball. We're away here. Go on, pass it. Oh, I swear, this is what winds me up. See, Ceballos this time. Holding the ball too long. Now Guendouzi's doing it. Now Reece Nelson's on the inside in the middle of the pitch, so Socrates didn't have a ball to play. It's like, what are you doing? What is going on here? It's too slow, too methodical, too boring. Saka do a quick 1-2. Ceballos has just pinged it 60 yards across the pitch. Socrates has just given the ball away, and it's now a throw to us down near their corner flag. Just seems a little bit disjointed at the minute, don't it? Evening, Chadwick. It's in Rio de Janeiro. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Pablo Mari's got the freedom of Rio de Janeiro. He can run down the beach butt naked if he wants, and they will allow that.
And then July, I agree. He does banter too much.
Pepe needs to come on. Pepe should have started. Peps. My boy Peps. My boy.
I can understand him rotating the squad. They all played 120 minutes. My reason was a little bit more sinister. I would have put...
Oh, bro, I would have fully thrown it out there. Throw as many... Well, no, I wouldn't, because I didn't actually. I actually changed my team up. I didn't. I put Aubameyang up front. I put Peps right, Martinelli left. I then went with Torreira and Ceballos. And then I went with Saka, Maitland-Niles, Pablo Mari and Mustafi. And then Martinez in goal.
Who's after this, then? Game-wise. Game-wise, who's after this?
What, in the league? West Ham. West Ham on Saturday. Yeah, West Ham on Saturday, 3 o'clock.
Damn you, Arsenal.
3 o'clock. 4 o'clock my time. It's all right for me. I get a bit of I get an extra hour. 3 o'clock my time is the starting 11. Big up everybody in the chat. Do stick a like on the video. Do subscribe to Guna Eagle Eye, my partner in Arsenal streams, on the only YouTube channel on the platform that does a watch along for every single Arsenal game. So make sure you subscribe to this, stick a like on the video, and then subscribe to my boy. His link is in the title.
Oh gosh.
Slit Slut says, how are we playing? I'll be home for the second half. Big up Slit Slut. Your little icon for your membership's gone blue now as well, because you've been over a month as well. And we're playing pretty poor, mate, if I'm being honest.
I mean, we're not in danger of conceding per se, but it's not the most riveting game you'll ever watch.
Adam says Ozil would score a hat-trick in this game. He wouldn't. He wouldn't. He actually wouldn't. The last time Ozil scored a hat-trick was away to Bulgarian Farmers, and we ain't seen him since.
All seriousness, yeah, I completely forgot that. Oh, is that a penalty? Or was that just outside? Yeah,
I think it was just outside. Literally just outside. Ceballos is now rolling around holding his ankle.
No, he's all right.
Please get up. Please get up.
He's fine. He's fine.
Mike Dean shaking his head. Oh, he's made a miraculous recovery. It must have been that little look from Mike Dean saying, no, you ain't getting a yellow. Oh, come on. He didn't even touch him. How is he giving it? He didn't even touch him. Look at the way he's rolling, you pussy. The way he's rolling around on the floor, he didn't even touch him. Genuinely did not make contact with the geezer at all.
It's always the way, innit? Make sure the free kick before you miraculously get up.
He should have been booked for diving.
Please don't let David Luiz take this.
We've got David Luiz and Reece Nelson standing over it.
Please.
Goldberg sizing up his wall.
I don't know what Reece has done to his hair.
Oh, I said that earlier, bruv. He's got a funky barnet and can run quick. Everyone will rate him.
Oh, he's got the early stage of Wobie. Here goes Luiz.
Just watching the
that's why you don't take free kicks, mate.
There you go. Straight into the wall and cleared. This has been poor. This has been very poor. This has been very, very poor. Iwobi Part 2. Mark 2, yeah. Well, actually saying that, it's probably worse. He's probably a Poundland Iwobi. At least Iwobi chips in with goals and assists. Although that's probably a little bit harsh, actually, because he's hardly played, has he, Reece? 5 minutes of stoppage time. We're over a minute into that now. 2 minutes into that, in fact. And this is not great. Apparently, I was told earlier, I didn't know this, Chig, yeah, apparently it goes straight to penalties. We don't go to extra time if it's a draw. So, yeah. Willock's just running down the wing. He's holding on to it. He's got a corner out of it. Well done. That was good play. I felt like he held on to it a little bit too long, but he did all right in the end. He's got a corner out of it. Why do we keep focusing in on Mike Dean? He's the referee. We don't care about him. That was handball. That was handball. Quick corner taken. No, he's not. Jesus Christ. We look so disjointed at the minute. Reese is about to take the corner. Yeah, he does definitely have stage 2 Awobi, doesn't he? With the Barnet. Good corner. It's cleared. And we've just scored. Woo! Socrates has scored. Best right back in the league. I always rated him at right back. So well done. Come on, baby. We are 1-0 up. I don't know where Chig's gone. He's still there? What's happened? You're on mute.
Oh, sorry. I forgot I muted myself. Wanted to listen to a voice note from my wifey, but yeah.
Yeah, we're 1-0 up, man. Socrates just watching the corner again. It was a good corner from Reese. It was cleared. Back to Nelson. And right on cue when I said he don't get any goals and assists, he whips one in and Socrates scores. So there you go. Bosh. Just watching it again.
See, this is the thing. Controversially, and this is why I'm so.
Well, that was a nice finish, man. That was a good cross from Nelson as well.
Reese can whip the ball in. He can. This is not a Hector situation.
Bro, he finished that like a prime Dennis Bergkamp, bruv. That's how good that finish was. Listen, let's be real here. He's a centre back, mate, playing at right back. That was a finish. Yeah, that was a finish, bruv. What a cross from Nelson as well. He's fully been watching my streams. He knows I've been coating him off, and he finally got a decent ball into the box. Same as Laka and Mesut
when Eddie scored the other day.
Yeah, come on, he started styling up. He was styling me up, going, "You got a problem, bruv." Yeah. I watch your streams, bruv. Same as when we see Laka Fret and Mr. Missing giving it all that when they scored against Newcastle the other week, going, "Yeah, one for the haters." Yeah, I know you watch my streams. Get better, and I'll stop slagging you off. But that was a puck across.
Someone who doesn't understand the league on a sense of humour.
Oh, come on, I'm winding people up. The people actually think they're watching my streams. I know Bellerin watched my video. I know for a fact he watched my video.
Who's that? Who's Bellerin?
Zoolander. Zoolander always watches my videos. He's fuming.
Because the famous people that got in contact with you, or I say got in contact with you, that were speaking about you after that, it was like, okay, damn, this has gone some high places.
Yeah, oh mate, 100%. And then when Ola was standing, you know, where the coach turns up at the Emirates and the players come off the coach, Ola went and fully looked straight at him.
Ola goes, I want to call him Zoolander. I said, go on then, let's see if you do it. He goes like, oi, Zoolander. And I was cracking up.
He looked straight at him. Literally.
Straight at him.
It's half time, by the way. It's half time. We're 1-0 up. We probably on the balance of play, probably do deserve to be 1-0 up. They haven't really done anything. They've made it a bit difficult for us at times, but we've had a go, I suppose. We've had a few chances, but that was a sick finish. Don't get it twisted. That was a great finish. Yeah, from a centre back playing at right back, great finish. Great finish. I'm just looking at Hector Bellerin's YouTube channel. This is how much it's dying. It's nearly as dead as his football career. He put a vlog out. Well, he put a video out 1 day ago. It's had 13,000 views. Yeah,
he had 300,000 subscribers. How many subs does he have?
110k.
Oh.
Let's see how much Mesut Ozil's got. I didn't even know he had one until the other day when it popped up, so I fully blocked it. I actually did. I'm not even lying. I blocked him. Mesut Ozil's got 118k. He put a video. This is how dead it is, bro. His channel is deader than Bellerin's. Then again, so's his career at the moment, but obviously not long term. This is how dead Mesut Ozil's YouTube channel is. The last 2 videos he's posted in the last week have totaled 24,000 views for 2 videos.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and he's got 118k.
I had no idea he had a YouTube channel.
Oh, and this channel's had more views than his channel, by the way. Yeah. Best number 10 in the world. Yeah, cool.
I had.
He'll get to 100k views. Well, he don't, my friend. The last 2 videos he's posted have had 11k and 13k. I'm on it now. In fact, I'll actually show you it because you obviously don't believe me. Mesut Ozil, yeah, official channel, 11k and 13k. Last 2 videos. He had 86k on that. He's had a few that are over 100k. But you'd think with all the PR and all the hype, I mean, Bellerin's got all of these people have got platforms that total millions of people, and they can't even get more than 10k on a video on YouTube, which I find amazing. Although saying that, I didn't know that Ozil had a YouTube channel until it popped up the other day.
No, that's what I'm saying. I had no idea he had a YouTube channel.
Ozil needs to do something to show on YouTube. He's on 450k per video.
Fortnite on YouTube. That's
maybe he's just doing Fortnite. How sick would that be? Get him set up on Twitch, my man, to get the donations in on Twitch. He could do, bro, get me his agent on the phone.
Just saying.
His agent was on radio the other day. Did you hear it?
What's that?
You know, after we lost the other night, his agent, I think it was on Friday. All of a sudden, out of nowhere is suddenly on the radio giving an interview saying, "Oh yeah, Ozil ain't going anywhere. Oh, he's got a contract, bro. Well, why would he leave?" Yeah, the PR game from that guy. Anyway, let's not be negative. It's 1-0 at half time.
It's not just the PR game. It's the pure strategy of it. Before a story even comes out, just so you know, Mesut ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
but we didn't ask, so I don't care. Just so you know.
Yeah, just so you know. Yeah, we're telling you before you ask, bruv. Yeah, so you don't need
to ask. His contract. I honestly, I've accepted that we ain't going to get rid of him through selling him. The only way it's going to happen is through either buying him out, which I don't see Arsenal doing, or just riding the wave until next year. So I've made peace with it in my head.
Imagine Liam the superstar in the video. I could have had a selfie with him. That's the only thing I ever regret not doing, is because I sat in the car instead of getting out, and then the steward gave me the heads up. He said, "I'll stop him for you." Yeah, I said, "Yeah, cool." So DT and his boy got out and had a picture with him. Man City at home, Emery's first game. I said, "No, I don't want a picture with him. What do I want a picture with him for?" And he was talking to DT's little boy for about 5 minutes. So fair play to him. He was chatting to him for 5 minutes, and that made Jack's night. But yeah, I was sat in the car. But I kind of regret not doing that, because I could have that on the green screen constantly, couldn't I? Me and Ozil in the selfie. Just to trigger. But anyway, first half, it's half time. It's 1-0. I keep saying 0-0. It's 1-0. Martinelli missed a header over the bar. Other than that, we haven't really done a great deal. Reece put a lovely corner into the box. It was cleared. It then went back to him. And he whipped a great cross to the ball.
What a cross!
Yeah, what a cross! Great cross, mate. To be fair, Bukayo Saka would have been proud of that. And Socrates arriving like a prime Dennis Bergkamp and finishing absolutely superbly. What a finish! I'm winding you up about the Bergkamp before anyone says that. Let me clear this guy out of here. Bye bye.
Who's that?
Asking if I'm a virgin. Mate, you're the one in my chat asking stupid questions. I have a child who's sound asleep in bed, who's actually 11 this year. So, yeah, unless that is not my kid and I don't know about it. Yeah.
Shay Levy, I'm good, mate. How are you?
Nelson has been the most dangerous player in the first half. I'd agree with that, actually. I actually think he's been decent.
Moving forward, yeah.
Right. Yeah,
I was going to say Saka, but I think Saka's had a little bit more of a disciplined first half, actually.
Yeah, he's not gone forward so much, has he?
He's not gone forward so much, yeah.
Just watching a replay of that. Oh, what a finish from Socrates. He'll never connect with a ball that great again in his life. Yeah, what Tika Busan, what a hit. We need Andy Gray. Where's Andy Gray when you need him? They had 8 shots. We had 8 shots. They've had none on target. We've had 2. 3 corners to us to 2. Offsides, none, 2 to them. 6 fouls apiece, yellow cards 1 apiece. We've had 70% of the ball. On that note, I'm going to go for a cigarette. I'm going to go and refill my Morgan's, Captain Morgan's, and they still ain't sponsored this channel. Disgrace. I'm going to stop promoting their product unless they sort it out. And
Henny, I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you still.
And yeah, man, best goal he's ever scored. Is that what BN Sports said? It's the best goal he's ever scored. Nelson's not really touched the ball much in the first half. I thought he'd done all right. I thought he's done all right. See you in half hour. No, I won't be half hour. I'm going to drain a cigarette, drain the main vein, and fill up the Morgan's, Captain Morgan's and Coke.
Lee will be back on the fourth pass of the second half.
No, I'll actually be back at kickoff, but you're about 5 seconds ahead of me. Actually, let's see how many people have watched this live. We're profiting off of a potential win at the moment, so do subscribe. That would help. Yes.
That's true.
Do subscribe. Why aren't you subscribing? Come on, this shit's free every week. Yeah, look at this guy. I've just logged on. Yeah, look, shit merch. No one buys it. I'll send this guy the link to my Instagram with the people that did then that sent me the picture that I put on my story.
Don't even rise to.
Lee Gunner, who do you think you are?
What he wants is a reaction. It just wants a reaction.
Yeah, listen to this one. This is the same guy on the same starting 11 reaction. Yeah, 3 in a row. Yeah, you hate Muset. I don't know who Muset Ozil is. Yeah. Why is it everyone who starts giving it the big and cannot spell? Genuinely, that is a standard thing. They cannot spell. Yeah? Seriously. Right, anyway, you hate Muset Ozil so much. I love Ozil. He is here, as in you can hear. Yeah? You can hear the voices in the background. Yeah? Rather than he is here in the room with us. Yeah? To stay forever and then becomes a manager. Yeah, bye, mate. You're blocked. You're an absolute retard. David Baum. Yeah. Okay, mate. Go and learn how to spell. But I was checking. I thought, let me see how many people have watched this live in the first half. First thing that pops up is a guy who can't spell. Giving it the big one. At least learn how to spell, mate. We've had 9,000 people watch this live. Thank you very much for that. I do appreciate it. Do drive the likes up on the video. That'd be great. And I'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. Well, maybe 7 minutes. I'll be back.
All right, guys. I hope you guys are well. As Lou says, let's read out some stats because thanks to Chris, I got the BT Sports app and it provides some stats. So Arsenal have had 70% of the possession to Portsmouth's 30%. Portsmouth have had 8 shots off target, none on target. We've had 7 shots off target, 2 shots on target. Oh, let me rewind. Sorry. Portsmouth have had 8 shots total, no shots on target. We've had 7 shots total, 2 shots on target. Portsmouth have had 1 good chance, whatever that means. Arsenal have had none. They've had 2 corners. We've had 3. We've had 2 offsides. We've had none. We've forced them into a save. They've had none, according to this. 6 fouls committed apiece, 1 yellow card committed apiece. And that's pretty reflective of the game. You know, it's not a particularly end-to-end game. I think what we're trying to do is hold our shape as much as possible. The interesting thing about this app, which I quite like, it shows what the tactics are like. So it's showing where the players seem to be positioning themselves most of the time. So I don't know if you could. Sorry, it's just all you see is glare, don't you? I just realized I can't show you that, but because it's showing some adverts. Yeah, but essentially, it's showing basically where certain players are kind of sat on the pitch for most of the time, and they seem to be setting up quite defensively. So you've got their left side, their left back, and their left-sided midfield. They seem to be up top with their striker, and everyone else is kind of sort of playing in a square. So they are being moved around a lot. I think that's our passing that's doing a lot of that damage. Other than that, it seems to be it. Arsenal are just Arsenal when it comes to this sort of stuff. So, yeah. What do you guys think? What are you guys getting out of the game? You enjoying it? Let me know. Yes, Chig. What website are you watching it on? We're 70% of the ball on our own half. What's the deal with drinking your rum and cokes with a straw? It's a Euro thing. Well, Kevin, I don't. Just so you know. Apologies, I missed so many donations. I've just seen it. I must admit, if he's also missed donations, I have too. That's purely because, for whatever reason, StreamYard have not shown it. So apologies if we have missed any donations. I know, me and Lee, you guys know, are very serious about capturing donations. So genuine apologies if we have missed it. Baron White, not only do I live in England, I live in North London, my man. Where is Lee? Break. Torreira might be in some real pain and not play again this season. I'm not expecting him to. Stanley, Guendouzi's real weakness is a real weakness. Okay, I see what you're saying. Explain what Guendouzi is playing. I think he's trying to attempt to play an anchor role. The problem with Guendouzi is, I read a stat the other day about him being apparently the player that people pass the most, like get past the most, or something like that. So suggesting that essentially defensively, he's not the strongest. I still like the player a lot, but he does have limitations. And with Guendouzi, it's key that you partner him with the exact right person, I must admit. What else? Mari looks good so far. Nice to have a left-footed centre-back. Agreed? Looks good. Mari looks good. I might as well cover JA's question, which is thoughts on Mari. He looks good. Looks solid. Pace hasn't been a factor so far. Has positioned himself nicely. It's funny because just as I said I hadn't really noticed him, I then started to notice him. Just ironic. I'm looking forward to seeing that develop. I'm sure Arsenal fans, being Arsenal fans, will start calling for him to be compared to Van Dijk. I pumped the brakes on that, but I think he's good. I think he'll be a good player, and I think for Arteta, I don't know, Arteta seems to have his favourites, but I think for a new person to come in and without even playing a game, to impress him so much that he wants to sign him on a permanent, this guy's got to be about something. So, well, let's see. Let's see what happens. You're supposed to drink fizzy drinks through a store. Ask your dentist. Oh, there you go. There's Lee giving you an explanation of what he does. I live in County Court, Ireland. Mari and Mustafi, the best two centre-backs. Unfortunately, you might not be that wrong. We still need signings. And we still need sales more often. We need sales. We absolutely... To me, the most important thing we do this summer is selling. That's what we need to do. Man's got no nick. Oh, do you not? Oh, okay. So you're going to pretend like you don't see that? Oh, no, it will suit you because you want to insult me. Well, that not a problem, Connor. As soon as Lee gets back, I promise you I'll kick you out. Just to make your comment worthwhile. Chig, what do you think about Mendes from Lyon? I'll confess, I'll be totally honest with you, Tyrone. Don't know him too tough. I'll be honest. I won't even try and fob you off with that one. Don't know him too tough. Thank you, Rickard. Appreciate it. Can we see the game? Can we see off the game? Yeah, I think so. I think we'll add to it, and I think we'll see it off. Obviously, the game is restarted, by the way, just so you guys know. Did you vote Labour or Conservative? We don't talk politics on here. I learned a long time ago you don't talk politics, religion, or what's the other one? Third one. Can't remember. Politics, religion. I've forgotten the other one. So I will not be talking about who I voted. I think it's safe to say I didn't vote for Brexit, though. All right. Yeah, S.Teov first started. Not a lot's happening really. 46th minute. I think it'll be much the same. No subs have been made. Chig's a UKIP man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because there'll be dumb people that actually believe it. Stephen, thank you, my bro. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Stephen. I appreciate it. My channel, by the way, is in the description below. Please do go on to my channel. Do subscribe. I lost a couple of subscribers earlier today because I reacted to a couple of comments. Probably those two people. But please do subscribe. Let's see if we can get me to 8K. That is my main aim at the moment, to see if I can do that before the season end, so that by the time the summer comes, I get to 10K. Chig is from India. No. India is a place I really want to go to, though. Chig, Leno, Pickford, or Areola? Leno? Maybe. Oh, gosh. Leno? Just defending a corner here from Portsmouth. No one on the rebound. Someone get out to him. Well defended. Chig is paying. Thank you, Abdi. Appreciate it. Even Chigs, how do you rate Pablo's performance so far? Literally just covered that, my bro. But yeah, so far so good. So far so good. Fresh trim, dude. See, trust a girl to notice details. Yes, Emily. Although apparently I'm bald now. I think people negate to see the hair that's actually there. But yeah, there's hair there. There's hair there. My parents. This I know. This must be the first conversation we've had, Michael. Because you have heard me say I'm a proud Nigerian. Born here, but my parents are from there. So British Nigerian. Suraj noticed. Fair play. Chig for BNP. Jermaine. Oh dear. Chig, get some wall decorations, my man. If I could show you the stuff I do have around here, this place I've set my computer up was always supposed to be a temporary place for it to be set up. And I've set it up in the one corner of the house. It doesn't have pictures, artwork, Arsenal memorabilia, nothing. It's just typical, isn't it? Ball comes in.
Apologies about that. I'm back.
Gritty game here. Boy Wonder's back.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was trying to.
Yes, I know. I do need to get a new camera, guys. I'm on it. Trust me, I'm on it.
I was trying to put a clip of our reaction to the goal out. Yeah,
I figured.
I didn't know what time the goal was, so I ended up putting the bit where I was just waffling about Ozil out. So I was like, oh no, I didn't put it on unlisted. I put it to public, so I had to pull that, and then I just put it through the watchalong, and now I've put the clip out. So yeah, kind of funny, but what an idiot. But yeah, it's now out. But where are we? What am I doing?
Okay, there's lots of people saying it's 2-0 here, but I've not yet seen that. No, my phone's now told me it is.
Is it 2-0?
Yeah, apparently. Back to the goal now. Driving, right-hand side, ball comes in. Almost a club. Oh, Well
Oh,
played.
nice. It's there, baby. It's there. We're fully there, baby. We are fully there, baby. We are fully there right now. And it's a wicked finish. Come on, baby.
It's a finish, actually, because the ball comes in, and I think it's blocked initially, and then he gets the rebound and then forces it in.
Come on, baby. I'm just watching a replay of it as we speak. Driving down that right-hand side with Nelson. He whips a great cross in. Good defending initially, but then bosh. Just watching a reverse angle of it. Go on, look at Nelson. He leaves him for dead. Look at prime Ronaldinho.
Well played.
And then he finishes with a plum.
Yeah, well played, Teddy. Look at that.
Wait,
Wow.
well played to Reece Nelson again. What a cross. First touch from Eddie. The keeper's had a mare. Who cares? Eddie's on that phone right now, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah, in the next
You're
round.
right.
Somebody call a captain.
So much better.
We're there, boy.
Really trying to block it.
We are there. We are there, boy.
So that's quarterfinals, you'd think.
Oh, all day long. All day long, we're there. We're there right now. We're there. It's done. It's done, mate. We're there. We're done. There's no way even Arsenal could cock this one up. Let's be real. Let's be real here.
Up the brakes. You know our club. Is Eddie being groomed to replace Uber? He should be, but I don't think he's good enough to. But obviously, if you're aiming to sell him, then you've got to try and make use of your assets. It's just 101. That's just what you should be doing. But I don't know if he'll ultimately prove enough to be good enough. But I can't knock him. Last couple of games, he's had an impact. That's all he can do as a striker. It's just score. Just score. And some people will say, quite honestly, he's more useful than Lacazette right now. So it's just hard striking the line. I subscribe for that. But
like I said earlier, yeah. Serge Gnabry scored more goals in London this season than Alex Lacazette, and he's played here twice. We just whipped a lovely cross in. Oh, it was nearly free. It was nearly free. Great cross. Willock right? One wide.
Yeah.
That was a good cross.
The header was poor, though.
Yeah, it was a poor header, man. Yeah, it was a poor header.
What's the name of your app you're using? Mitchell, it's the BT app. I have very kindly, one of the listeners have allowed me to use their login. Chig, what time am I on? You seem behind still. Am I? Chris, so I'm on 60. I'm on 53:37.
Oh, we're bang on. We're bang on. We're bang on. We're bang on. We're bang on.
I don't like that. Hold on.
No, keep it. At least we'll be in sync. At least we'll be in sync. Don't change it.
No. Hold on.
Look at this guy, man. Look at this guy. Look at this joker. We're bang in sync for the first time ever.
Hold on. What's your time check?
Bang on 54. 54:01.
Okay, I'm back. 54:21.
Joker. 54:21. Waste man.
I don't care. This happened so many times before. You're like, hold on. No, I don't like that. Let me refresh.
I'm just going to mute you for 1 second. Yeah, I just want to check something very quickly. All right. I'm still.
Okay, all right. I'm back, guys. What's your time check, chat room? Give me your individual times. I'll shout you out. Emily 53:30. Ali G 55:10. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm on that now. Omar 53:50. Eric 53:14. 55:14, should say. 55:33. Oh, you lot are watching it live. McManus 56. Drew 70. There's always one. Okay. 56 dead on. Okay. So I'm not that far behind the live lot. Don't spam the chat. You know what happens. Don't spam the chat. This is a nice warning. If it is 3-0, if it ain't 3-0, you know what's going to happen. How would this side have done versus Olympiacos? Good show, boys. I think much better. It just needed people with energy, and we didn't match Olympiacos' energy. It has absolutely nothing to do with talent. It was just the energy and the effort. We didn't match it, and I think these guys. That's exactly why I would have refreshed the team. I don't know, mate. He's still there. You can still see him. He's just doing a few bits and bobs. He'll be back.
I've done it again. I put the goal reaction out again, and I swear to God, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm having a mare tonight. Maybe it's I'm rushing it because I want to stay on this, yeah? Right. And all I've got is you going, yeah, it's just told me it's 2-0, and then it cuts off. So the whole 5 minutes before that was just waffle. So now, and the thing is, it's hard. I have to do it right on cue. So next time there's a goal, I'm bang. Yeah, but yeah, so I'm going to have to mute again in the mix. I've just tried to put it out again. So give me 2 seconds and I'll be back.
No worries. Go on, do your thing. Big up Red Star. Emily, I prefer watching young players rather than the big name Premier League ones. Me too, sometimes. I really do. Because you just know these guys are the ones that are desperate to break in the team. They're desperate to make an impact. Yeah, that might be the case, Chris. That might be the case. Still, though, it's much quicker than the one I was using. So thank you, bro. Thank you. Genuinely, I appreciate it.
Well, I think we're into the next round, mate. Now all we've got to do is try and get a nice draw. We're playing all right. We're playing some decent football this second half.
Yeah.
We're playing some decent
Could we get to a final?
Well, listen, the FA Cup was lower down than the 4th place trophy once upon a time. Now it's the be-all and end-all. So I don't know, man. Everyone wants it. Hopefully the players want it. They look like they've come out fighting second half. And yeah, listen, at the end of the day, you have a chance. If you're in it, you can win it. So
let me ask you something. If Arteta gets 6th, right, and wins the FA Cup, what do you deem his season?
Statue?
All right, don't be a Twitter Arsenal fan. I'm asking you, not a Twitter Arsenal fan. You is that success?
What, an FA Cup? Of course it is.
FA Cup and
what trophy it was. I said this yesterday, right? And I said it on my starting 11 reaction and that. Yeah, and I've said it on a lot of streams, right? Pep Guardiola has won 3 League Cups in a row. Why is it that one of the best coaches on the planet with one of the best teams in the world, yeah, takes the League Cup seriously every season? Because it's a trophy. Every other manager out there goes, League Cup, which has made a fan base of many clubs go, League Cup. Yeah. Well, Pep don't go, League Cup. You know, so a trophy's a trophy, mate. And a lot of people have forgotten where we come from and what we are and who we represent and all that, mate, yeah? And Martinelli's down holding his chest at the moment. And at the end of the day, a trophy's a trophy. And I just want to win it, yeah? So why can't we win it? And the final warning, anybody spams my chat with fake scores, you're gone.
I was going to big up Laura, but I think she's having a go at us. So, fine. I normally like going out my way to say hello to the female ones, but okay, fine. It's still 2-0. They're letting one fool you. Lee, put the score on the screen. You would if you could.
I can.
You could on the Taylor.
I actually can.
Yeah.
So with that little break in play at the minute while Martinelli's down.
Yeah.
So let's go with that. Yeah, we've actually done all right. They haven't really done a great deal, have they, Portsmouth? I expected a little bit more from them.
Oh, Mitchell, sorry to hear that, Mo. Lee has a similar dilemma because he lives in Spain, so he can't get all apps. So it's another one of the Aussie contingent. He can't get the BT Sports app down his way.
Yeah, same. I think it's the same over here, mate. I think if I started playing it, I'd have to do it on 4G, and it just came my data.
If anyone could help me out, let him know.
F gift gaff. They're going to tell me it's coming off. Yeah, I'll rinse their European data. I've got 20 gig of data I can rinse in 2 weeks because they're cutting me off after that, saying it'll come off my credit. Like I'm going to top up on your dead platform. Yeah, we just go to EE. Yeah, EE. Yeah,
we do. Gift gaff complaint. You raise it here.
We're just with EE, bruv, yeah? We just go with EE. You can use your phone anywhere on the planet, yeah, with 4G on your data plan, anywhere on the planet, as much as you want, unlimited data, yeah? Gift gaff, oh, you haven't used any data in the UK for a number of months. We're going to cut you off from using EU data. It'll come off of your balance. No, it won't. I'll throw your SIM card in the bin. Do you know what I mean? Like, who do these people think they are? Yeah? Not all about that life. So we're just going to get a contract on EE when I come back. Right, so I think that should now work. Just watching us go down the wing again. We've been pretty decent second half so far. 62 minutes gone. Doozy's
just upped it when we needed to. Now we just killed it.
Do you know what's funny? Because Reece Nelson has got 2 assists tonight, and both of them crosses were absolutely class. Both of them, for both goals, absolutely class.
That'll do his confidence some good as well.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Martinelli on the drive. Eddie, good turn. Oh. Mike Dean ain't going to give you that, mate. Yeah, up to Alex Gomez, first donation I've seen so far.
Oh, mate, we've missed loads. We've missed loads. Literally loads.
It's Orange EE now. Yeah, it's the same thing. Orange and T-Mobile combined a long time ago, and then T-Mobile became EE. So yeah,
I've missed 2 new members, and I've missed loads of donations. I swear. I
ain't gonna lie, guys. They ain't shown up on StreamYard.
Otherwise, I would have seen them. In fact, I
normally catch at least a few of them. They haven't come up at all. So apologies if we have missed any.
Let me go back to that. All right, so that's fine. So I can clear that. And
no, Laura, can't wait for Tierney to come back. I want Saka to go back to being a left back and Tierney to come back and show these doubters, including a Mr. Gomez, even though I do have love for him.
Big up, Alexander.
He is that guy.
Even wifey knows that's wifey.
StreamYard have clearly listened to us because suddenly they're showing donations. Leon Chig, you're looking real clean. Good trims. Thank you.
Big up my boy. Come on, bruv. I see you as well, yeah? I see your Instagram, bruv. Yeah, you're in the family looking fresh, boy. I hope you're good. Big up my boy Ricky. Pretty Ricky. I keep calling you Pretty. I don't know why I call you Pretty. It's Pretty. I say it every time. Yeah? Pretty Ricky in the chat. Come on, boy. Yeah, I hope you're good, man. Willock is dead. That's what he said.
Yes, I'm tired. Honestly, I made that conclusion myself. I feel like, I'm sorry, it's a wrap for Willock, I think.
Donations don't work for slit, slut. Maybe check your bank balance. No, I'm joking.
Sometimes you do that. Like they did that to VP for a little while. So
yeah, they're a little bit off key. But StreamYard moves mad as well because I ain't seen any of them yet. And literally, I'm gonna go and check something real quick. Hang on. Let me go to that. And that
you'd be happy with the FA Cup. Yeah, he would. It's a trophy. Lee's all about trophies.
All day long. Trophy, man.
If we get to the 6th round, who do we want? Who's through again? Remind me, guys.
We're the first teams to play.
Oh, we're the first team to play?
Yep. The rest play tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday. Tomorrow's Chelsea-Liverpool. Wednesday is Spurs-Norwich. Thursday's derby against United.
Look at that Falco donation. I'll let you read that one.
Hang on, one sec. Friendship Club, you joker. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Big up Hamadou. Reece Nelson has more assists than Ozil in a single game. He actually does. Got more assists this season than Ozil. Big up the moderators. They're doing overtime right now. Thank you very much for being on the button. Willock is overrated, says Leah Lewis. Yes, 100%. Afsar says we're missing Ozil with a sarcastic. Yeah, come on, bro. But yeah, we're 2-0 up. It's been fairly comfortable. It's been boring as hell. I can't lie. It's literally boring. But 840 people watching live. Do stick a like on the video. That'd be fantastic. And do subscribe to the channel. Do subscribe to Guna Eagle Eye. His link is in the title
below. Doing that Robbie gif right there. Since people have to say I'm Robbie. There you go.
Marie played. We ain't really seen a great deal of him. His passing's been all right, but he ain't really done anything, man. He ain't really had much to do. We've had most of the ball, and that's about it, really.
Yeah.
It'll be a bigger test when we
control. You know what it is? I hate using this title because a certain head of the fan base likes using it a lot for his videos, but it has been a professional performance. Just a nice, controlled, no-nothing performance. Like, just nice and easy performance. No drama, no nothing. And sometimes I like them, you know? I like a decent win without the blood pressure going through the roof, you know?
Yeah, it don't matter if it's boring, man. Winning's winning. Doesn't matter whether you win by an inch or a mile, bruv. Yeah, winning's winning. Yeah, so it's like back in the day when we were growing up, 1-0 to the Arsenal, boring, Arsenal, boring. Nah, bruv, we were winning. Winning ain't boring. Yeah, it's as simple as that. I couldn't care less if we play fantasy football. Yeah, I just want us to win every week. And if that means we bore the life out of even us as fans, who cares? And tonight, it has been pretty boring. But we're 2-0 up, so who cares? Genuinely, who cares?
Oh, I've just seen your message now, mate. Sorry.
No, cool, man. Over 11,000 people have watched the watch-along so far, so thank you very much. Do subscribe. Over 30 of you have subscribed since this watch-along started.
Kenny It's not the best camera angles of the match, I must admit. I don't know what these people are doing.
Yeah, they're dead. Brother, it was like that at the weekend. Yeah, this is why I keep getting Nelson and Willock mixed up.
Yeah.
It's like, because from afar, they look the same. We're just in here, and we've got a corner. Good little drive-in run there from Reece Nelson again, who by far has been man of the match. Don't quite know why he was running from dead centre of the pitch when he was playing on the right wing, but that was quality. He run past 3 players. He's in the box. He went to take a shot. I think the keeper would have saved it. It was a bit of a weak shot, but it's deflected, and we've got a corner, which he's going to take himself. Is Redknapp back at Pompey? No, Kenny Jackett is Pompey manager, and he is the Harry Redknapp of the lower leagues. He's been here, there, and everywhere. Bosh! Yeah. Oh, I thought that was in. I thought Socrates scored. I genuinely thought that was 3-0. Watching the replay of it again.
What, the one that came off their defender?
I swear, I thought that was 3-0. Socrates got about 5 players around him. He came off the geezer behind him's nuts and went out for another corner. Which is now back with Portsmouth. Martinelli's not played great tonight, has he? I think he's done all right. He ain't been like on it.
I'd like to see him go back up top. That's what I'd like to see.
A few Portsmouth fans leaving already, by the way. Is there a fire drill on 70 minutes? Who knows? But a few Portsmouth fans have walked out already.
I'd be shocked if that's the case, for the simple reason that, let's be real, did they really expect to win this game? Did they really expect to win this game? Just enjoy the game for what it is.
Yeah. You're seeing the Arsenal. You only come to see the Arsenal anyway. Let's be real.
Yeah. 413 passes. Wow.
Now I think we should just bring Pepe on just for the banter. Let him run right riot. Just literally ruin them and say, yeah, bruv, this is what you could have had. Yeah, if you were in the Premier League.
Comes Portsmouth on the attack.
Nelson found his level tonight. League One, says Ben.
That feels like a Zach type of comment.
Well, no, Zach likes Nelson, doesn't he?
No, but he admits it.
Yeah,
He doesn't think he'll make it.
No, but we all say the same. We all like him. We all think he's got some level of talent. But at Arsenal, no.
Yeah,
we need Aaron Ramsey. My boy Ricky was creasing up on voice notes the other day. He goes, when you started saying, "Oh, Aaron, come back," he was like, I was spitting my drink out. Maria's been decent. That's about it. Says Flacco 3000. I think Nelson's been man of the match. Marie's done all right. Ain't really been tested tonight though, has he? Laura MC says, I was hoping for a 6-0 today, though. Maybe I was too optimistic. Well, maybe there's 19 minutes to go, and you never know.
I think we'll get third.
The floodgates will open as they get a bit more tired. They're bringing a sub on now. And let's not forget, they did play 72 hours ago, a league game, which they won 3-0. So the energy levels, albeit we're miles below everybody else in the league on energy levels, we're well ahead of League One, aren't we? So you never know. They might concede a few in the last 20 minutes. Lovely ball from Saka over the top. What a pass that was. Oh, unlucky. That was unlucky. Great ball to Eddie. Miscontrolled it, though. Are you doing player ratings, says Leo Forgood. Yes, we are. As soon as this game's done, we'll jump on Chig's channel. They've just had
me and Leo found a nice, efficient way of drilling through my player ratings now. So we won't take long before Leo will be back on this channel.
Yep, so we'll be doing it on Chig's channel. Link in the title. Click on him, subscribe. Alan Kiloso says, thanks for being realistic, guys. And Lee, thanks for changing location because people are difficult to understand. Love you guys. I don't know what you mean about changing location.
Yeah, I don't know what he means by that either.
But, thank you. I don't know what you mean about changing location. People are difficult to understand. I don't get what you mean there, but I get the rest of it. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Thanks for watching and the donation, mate. I appreciate that a lot. Portsmouth for bringing a sub on. The fans that have stuck around, there is a lot of them, to be fair. There was only a handful that walked out, but I'm shocked they walked out. What do they expect? Nelson thinks he's Pele, says Afsar. To be fair, Nelson's been man of the match. But
you could think he's Pele every week if he plays like this.
Yeah, like we said, it is League One. Not hating on the guy. Listen, you got to play against who you got to play against.
You know what I'm saying? You can only play who you're up against.
None of these players other than Saka and Martinelli will make it at Arsenal, says Ben. Willock is so shit, says Omar. Willock's not had a great game. I can't lie. He has not covered himself in any glory or stake to claim at all.
I won't go as far as to say shit. I just don't think he'll make it at Arsenal.
Yeah,
I don't see enough there.
He holds the ball too long, mate. That's his problem.
He's not a good passer. He holds the ball for too long.
Great tackle for Martinelli. Go on, son. Go on, Sabas.
I think he could tackle. He's a good dribbler in the sense that he could you could use the team and drive the ball forward. But I think if you're a central midfielder, you've got to be able to pass the ball. And I'm not convinced you can do that. Or at least well enough.
No, I agree, man. I agree. Mark asking what time the level 1 member stream is on Friday. Let me double check. Hang on. 7 p.m.
I hope you guys are enjoying the membership streams. Even I can't sign up for those. Even if I wanted to, I can't sign up for those. So I hope you guys are enjoying that.
7 p.m. on Friday night, level 1 membership stream. We did a level 2 earlier. Every level you go up, you get the one below it. If you're on level 3, you get both below it. So you get all the live member streams, which are locked off to members. The one we did earlier was sick, man. Sergio's flown over from the US. He's come over for the West Ham game.
West Ham game.
He ended up in Hounslow, bruv, yeah, instead of Swiss Cottage. He goes, I ended up getting off the tube and it was a fucking shithole. Yeah, he goes, and I'm
going to get up for Hounslow.
I was like, Hounslow's dead, bruv.
Or Wembley, or Harrow, or anywhere near there.
So, but he ended up finding his destination in the end. He jumped on the camera. My boy Cole jumped on. We had Jason jump on as well, and then towards the end, Neftali, who was actually in the chat now. He was the first member of the channel, and man's got the hookup in New Jersey for the B&B, Airbnb, baby, for when I go to New York. So big up yourself, buddy. I'll read your DMs once I finished work tonight, which is going to be quite late, by the way, because I'm doing player ratings with Chig. Then on here, then I need to record my morning video. Then I need to speak to wifey. So yeah, bear with me. If I don't get back to you tonight, it'll be tomorrow.
It's unlikely. Let's just call it what it is.
Yeah, you know what I'm like. I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'll come back half hour later. Big up slit slut with the super sticker. Thank you very much. My 3-1 is looking pretty woeful because they ain't even had an effort, have they? A decent one of any note. But
Alan clarifies. He goes, Lee, I meant the hate they give you on social media.
Oh, I see. Oi, jeez. Oh my god, that was class.
The Saka chance we talk about.
Saka turning into a prime Ronaldinho, baby. Look at him, look. Little clicky heel back inside, skips inside. Whoops, send you for milk, baby. And then an effort to keep it tips over. That was class, man. He literally sent you for milk.
Oh, go on. Oh my days. How did none of you connect with that properly?
Yeah, Saka was class, man. Corner coming in. I can't believe you
I'm
skipped.
still hoping that Nigeria get to him before England does.
I don't want him to go to the Euros full stop with England, mate. Save him for next season. Save him for next season. 12 and a half minutes to go, plus stoppage time. Still 2-0. Been a routine victory. Comfortable, real comfortable.
All right, back to him. Yep.
Pablo Marie and Guendouzi are just doing 1-2s.
Beautiful turn. Who was that? Is that Willock with a turn? Oh, no, that was Eddie. Go on, Eddie. Don't mess this up.
Alan Kisono, thank you for that, mate. Yeah, listen, social media is a funny thing, mate. Yeah, it does make me laugh quite a lot because it's just like, you know, it's just faceless people that have got nothing better to do in their life, just want to hate on everyone else. You know, it was like, doesn't matter what you do. I've said this before. I've watched some YouTube channels where it's like, I've said it before, I'll say it again. There's a woman called Supercar Blondie. She literally goes around testing out supercars. Yeah. Wouldn't hurt a fly. She goes with her husband, who's the cameraman. Yeah. The amount of abuse that woman gets, man, is ridiculous. But that's social media, mate. Doesn't matter whether you're doing good, bad, or indifferent, whether people agree or disagree, you'll always get somebody who hates. So just be you, innit?
Agreed.
Yeah, say what you believe in. Fuck the hate. I'd rather have haters, which you're going to get anyway. But I'd rather be hated by people for staying true to myself rather than just being loved by everyone for lying. Do you know what I mean?
Agreed.
So
big up to Alex Gomez.
Yeah, she is good, man. She is a really. Do you know what the funny thing is? I spotted that channel when she had 200,000 subs. I think she's over 3 million now, and that was less than a year ago. I found that channel.
Big up to Alex Gomez. He goes, I predict that Saka will be a world-class player. Thank you for the donation as well, Mr. Gomez. Appreciate that.
Will that be at Arsenal or will that be somewhere else?
That's the question, I guess. That is the question.
The amount of people that ask me questions about Ozil or say, oh, you do this about Ozil. Can we just get it in our heads that the geezer's finished and the day he leaves will be a better day than when Wenger got sacked? Yeah, can we just get that in our heads? Because my live stream that day is going to go lit. Yeah, it is going to be the biggest live stream ever. Yeah, I swear down. I'm going to be sat here with the bunting, the party poppers, the party hat. Yeah, we'll have Mesut Ozil on the green screen. Yeah, I'll have to find a picture of him crying. That'd be kind of funny.
That's the thing. For those who don't know, when Wenger got sacked, me, Lee, and funny enough, Colin, on my channel, we did a stream. We all had a drink, and everyone was celebrating and in a good mood. And that Lee will top that. He'll find a way of topping that for Mesut Ozil's departure.
I might get Mesut Ozil printed on some pajamas.
Did you see the McManus's comment? He asked, when is your gym range coming up?
It's funny you mentioned that. I'm not actually going to do gym clothing range, but big up Ben Francis. Not many people know who he is, but he's the founder of Gymshark. Yeah, that guy is sick. So go subscribe to his channel. Love watching him, man. Elite mentality, yeah. My man fully set up. That's a good corner. Oh, David Luiz again, waiting for the ball to come to him. You get taught a free. Go to the ball. But anyway.
Jay Bully, are you my wifey? How do you know?
He Francis set up Gymshark, yeah, right? And he was like, I want to make some money. I want to make some money. So what he did is he set up a Spotify shop or something, not Spotify, Shopify website, yeah, where he was buying supplements for gym, like for the gym and that, and he was selling them like £2 a pop higher, yeah. It took him 2 months to get his first deal, which he earned £2, yeah, and he was over the moon. Last year, Gymshark earned 240 million quid. Yeah. So that's why when I sit here and people go, you're never going to sell anything on your website. Oh, bro, you lot don't even know what's about to happen. Yeah. You lot, I was talking to a friend. I'm going to tell you afterwards, Chig, because I haven't spoke to you this weekend, really. Yeah. Okay. Bruv.
You got a couple of things on.
Aye, it's lit. It's lit, bruv. It's lit. And do you know what? Yeah. I'm not actually, I'll wait till afterwards because I'm just going to wait till afterwards. I'll speak to you offline. It is going to be lit and it's going to be real quick as well. Real quick.
All right.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm not doing gym gear, but thanks, McManus. Unless you want me to do, I'll do anything you guys want to buy.
I was going to say, do whatever's popping.
You get a Comeback Aaron t-shirt for the website. Big up, Ricky. By the way, the website is in the description if you want to go and check it out. Like I said, within the next 4 weeks, there is going to be a hell of a lot of stuff on that website. You ain't even ready. You are not ready.
If he gets a Comeback Aaron t-shirt before I've got him on strings t-shirt, I'm going to be very annoyed. Because that's the one t-shirt I would really want to buy.
The best one. But no, this is completely separate to slogans and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So different, right? But the best one is because everyone goes, oh, you've got a big gap in your teeth. Oh, I never knew. I only look in the mirror every day when I brush them, yeah, and gel my hair. But yeah, the best t-shirt I'm going to put out there is going to be with an oversized gap, yeah, and put under a caricature of me and put Mind the Gap underneath it. You got to have a laugh at yourself, innit? People are way too serious.
Go, sure.
Less than 10 minutes.
And also, you must have a Datsun t-shirt. That's another one I'm waiting for.
We're going to do everything, mate. Bro,
you've literally taken something that people were insulting you with, and now you're revitalizing Datsun as a brand.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you know I had 2 people DM me the other day on Insta going, do you know what? I kind of want a Datsun ever since you guys keep banging on about it.
Hey, they're not cheap to buy. They are not cheap to buy. A Datsun's about 4 or 5 pounds. But do you know what's funny is I never knew they were made by Nissan. Yeah, I never knew they were. So when people go Nissan Datsun, I'm thinking, you're talking about Nissan. So I Googled it. They're made by Nissan.
Oh, they are? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think that was a piss take thing, in it, but they are actually manufactured by Nissan. Miko Meister, Man United fan, says De Bruyne has over double the assists of all Arsenal midfielders combined this season in the Premier League. De Bruyne's the best midfielder on the planet. I think we see that again yesterday when he came on and started just being levels above everyone in the cup final. The geezer's absolutely class.
It's class. A bit injury prone. That's my only thing with him.
Oh, I wouldn't care. Bruv, he can miss a whole season, yeah? You know the next season he's coming back and bagging goals for fun, assists for fun. He'll break the assist record this season as well. He'll break Henry's record. Portsmouth had just had a shot whistle wide. I think that's probably the first shot they've had for about 15 minutes. 5 minutes to go. This has become kind of easy. Nissan is the new name for Datsun. If your stuff is made in China, it'll be a long time to get it. Good job, it ain't made in China, mate. It's made in the UK. You look like De Bruyne. I'm not ginger. Pick up all the gingers out there, though.
Hey, ginger women are hot, to be fair.
Yeah, they've evolved. Yeah. When we were at school, we were having a butt of all jokes.
Me and my mate made this declaration to each other, like secretly, like, do you have a secret thing for ginger women? It's like, you know what? They're hot these days.
I've never actually been out with a ginger hair girl. Never.
Never formally dated one, no. You know, played around.
Plenty of food.
Yeah.
Where's that comment gone? KDB is a B-Tech Ron Weasley. Says Grant. Thoughts on Pep winning his 29th trophy in his managerial career, says David Contreras. That's more than Tottenham have won in their history, isn't it?
Well, we can't seem to go a game without this man. Granit Xhaka is coming on the field.
I think he's got a clause in his contract that says he has to play if he's fit.
Do you know what I mean?
Maybe he's on a bonus. Maybe he's splitting it with every manager and going, "Oh, hey, bro, it's in my contract, yeah? I'll get an extra 10 grand a week for every game I play. Yeah, we'll go 50-50 on it, bro." Joe Willock's coming off. Not had the greatest of games. Not had the greatest games at all. Tripped over the ball a minute ago. That kind of summed up his evening, really.
The do double. My wife is ginger and from Pompey.
Well, you're in the doghouse tonight. I played with some gingerbread boobies, says Stevie.
No, I just said that.
Who did you rate? Ginger Spice. Was Ginger Spice your one?
Yeah, boobs for that reason. But it was Mel B or Jerry. It was, and it was for the boobs. Both of them, both reasons. Straight up, I'll be honest.
Yeah, well, look happy, says Quid. He says, glum look on Joe's face. He didn't look funny.
You look like a Baby Spice type.
Happy at all, even. He didn't look happy. 3 minutes plus stoppage time to go.
You look like a Baby Spice type.
Baby Spice, even now, is probably the best out of a lot of them since they've got old.
She's hot. I ain't gonna lie.
Baby Spice is all right.
She is hot.
Jerry Halliwell back in the day, though, you just looked at her and thought, yeah, she's dirt. Yeah. She'll do. Right. As a teenager growing up, you're like, yeah, that'll do. Right?
She ain't aged that well, though.
No, exactly. That's the thing. Do you know? That's
just.
I
think Mel B has, and I think Baby Spice has.
That's just a beat and delete, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby Spice has aged the best out of all of them.
I think Mel B's aged well, bro. I ain't gonna lie. She'd get it. She'd get it for me. That's Mel C, no one fancies Mel C. Come on now.
Nah, come on. Nah. As soon as she opened her mouth, I'm like, bruv, seriously.
No offense to the girl. No offense to her.
You're like, nah, mate. Just don't talk. Yeah, that weren't the one. That was not the one at all. Which, ironically, is one of their songs, isn't it? Why are you taking a picture of me? Come on, I'm on YouTube already. Why are you taking pictures of me? No, he's taking selfies. He's putting out plenty of fish.
I don't know why I've got it that high. Sorry. My phone's on the charger.
I like redheads.
Oh, dear.
Hector looks like the new age Spice Girl. This game's petering out 2-0 victory, comfortable. It's been really easy. I was actually shocked at how poor Portsmouth were. I think they've been poor, but you know what? We've actually played all right. It's been a disciplined performance. The first half weren't great, but we got the goal. Fantastic finish from Socrates, and a great cross from Reece Nelson, who for me is man of the match.
Just to answer Jose Castillo, occasionally, but I'm also on. I've forgotten her name. Tina Trump. Is that her name? Tina Trump. If you don't know who that is, go research it. If you're an innocent buck, you need to know who that is.
How has this got into this?
Listen, you start talking about girls and people get carried away.
Alistair says Kanye things about Datsuns in Gold Digger. He actually does. See, me and Kanye are putting.
My wifey just texts me saying, "Behave, I'm watching you." I didn't know she was watching.
I'm good.
She's like, I'm watching at work right now, so behave.
Torreira's fine, says here. Okay, well, that's good news if he is. Just got a corner. We're into stoppage time. I don't know how many minutes of stoppage time there are because it ain't popped up on the screen. So I don't know, but we're 30 seconds or so into stoppage time. Told you it'd be 2-0. Let me see if anyone actually predicted Socrates and 2-0, because if they did, they won a T-shirt. If they didn't, we go again against West Ham.
Just a big up DVS Dallas, I should say. Posh Spice was the hottest one of them all until Bex knocked her up before I could get it in. Big up for your donation, though, DVS Dallas.
Yeah, thank you, man. Oh, by the way, Reece Nelson's come off in stoppage time. A minute of stoppage time gone for Ainsley Maitland-Niles.
Ah.
Yeah, it just seems to be like
at this point in time, Arteta's trolling him. He's trolling him.
If I was Niles, I'd just say, yeah, bruv, I'm gone. I'm bouncing in the summer.
He's trolling him.
He was the first choice right back until Zoolander came back. And he ain't hardly featured since at all. Chris, is your wife Igbo too, says Alexander.
Igbo, yeah. No,
he's actually put Igbo. So that's why I read it as
Igbo. No, that's how it's spelled, but it's pronounced Igbo. But yeah, no, she's not.
Nelson was like KDB today. He was actually really good today, Reece Nelson, to be fair to him. 3 minutes of stoppage time it was, so we're nearly done. Who was your man of the match? Nelson as well?
Yeah, Nelson. Yeah. I think Saka did okay. To be fair,
I thought Ganduzi's done all right today.
I thought Socrates has been okay, to be fair. He's always been in the thick of it. Between him and the defence generally have kind of kept everybody out. So, yeah. Gosh, we've gone down a terrible route. Chris says, thank you for your donation, Chris, and for the app. Rachel from S Club 7, damn. But yes, I agree, but thank you. I agree. But
yeah, watching this. Big up Chick's business.
And the wifey's apparently now.
Let's move this on. Let's move this on before he gets in the doghouse. Big up Mrs. Chick. I'll tell you a funny story about S Club 7. I can't remember the name of the guy, but he's a short guy, blondish hair. Yeah, I can't remember his name. Quite a stocky guy. No, it was Hearsay. It weren't S Club 7. It was Hearsay. Do you remember Hearsay? He lived in Bedford, yeah? I see my man in the Sainsbury's in Bedford, yeah? And some beat up dead Audi, yeah? Audi A3 convertible. It was about 15 years old, yeah? And this was about a year after Hearsay disbanded. I was like, bruv, what have you done with all that money? You're driving some beat up Audi. And there was me in a brand new car. Yeah, obviously mine was company though. Right? But I was just like, I swear he was in Hearsay. I said, well, he was in Hearsay, innit? He went, yeah. I was like, okay, cool. Game's done, by the way. I'm going to get a quick cigarette. Entertain them for a couple of minutes and then we'll bounce, yeah? Listen, thank you to everybody who has watched this live. Let's see how many people have actually watched it live. Not quite sure whether this is uploaded properly because we had 10,000 in the first half and apparently only 2,000 in the second, even though there's been a great 100 people watching live constantly in the second half. So well done, YouTube. You failed again. Yeah, we're not going to have another month like last month. Otherwise, me and you are going to fall out, mate. Yeah? We'll have to start making videos. No, we can't do that. They'll suspend me. Listen, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. But we won. Right. We got it off a win today. Happy days. Funny what can happen in a few days, isn't it? I'll be back.
Yeah. Big up to DVS Vallis. The donation is for Chig's divorce fund. Oh, gee, thanks. You know, could be highly frustrating, but every now and again we have a good night like this. This was good. Thank you, guys. Needed the laugh, and thank you to Arsenal. We actually won. It wasn't the most scintillating of performances, but as Majid Ahmed says in the chat, job done. Professional job done. So yeah, I see Rickon has found out what Tina Trump does. Anyway, let's get back to it. In terms of ball possession, 27% to Portsmouth, to 73% Arsenal. Portsmouth had 11 shots in total, 1 shot on target. Arsenal had 15 shots total, 4 shots on target. This weird stat of 1 good chance is still there. 1 good chance to Arsenal's none. They had 3 corners, we had 10. We both had 2 offsides apiece in the end, considering that we had none at half time. That was interesting. We forced Portsmouth into 2 significant saves. Leno had 1 save, or significant save. 8 fouls apiece made, and 1 yellow card still for both teams. So that tells the story of the whole match. Really, it wasn't scintillating, but we got the job done. Never really looked under threat. It was just a controlled performance, really. So yeah, it's what it is. Very briefly, Ben. Yes, we're going down a dodgy road here. My man in the match, Reece Nelson. I would agree with that. For me, he was always looking to get the ball, drive forward. That's been a lot of my issues with Reece in the past. That he doesn't seem to have the confidence to just get the ball and drive. Like, that's what I want from a winger. I want him to grab the ball and move. But he seemed to be able to do that pretty well today. Some people will speculate and say that's because this is his level. I think that's harsh, especially as someone who doesn't also think he'll necessarily make it at Arsenal. I'm going to give credit where credit's due. You can only beat who is put in front of you. So I think he did well. Man of the match for me. John Rend, I can understand that completely. I can. I'd like to see Enzo Niles play more games, but I feel like Arteta's trolling him. This is the second time he's come on the 90th minute. He's barely played any games in between. It's just like what are you doing to this, brother? So, yeah. Martinelli should be starting every game from now on. All right, well, that's interesting because that's the mood. That's the opinion of Jacob. But a lot of people thought Martinelli didn't play that well. What do you guys think? Do you think he played pretty well? Let me know. Would you start Tierney on Saturday, Chick? It's difficult, really. It's all about whether he's fit, isn't it? So I've heard Lee report that he's had no contact. Funny enough, I don't know if me and Lee read different things because I read that he'd had some contact in training. That he's in training, but he's not doing everything. And he's had some contact training, but not for very long, and it's not up to full pace yet. I think understandably they're trying to take it easy, particularly while Saka is doing the job and doing it well. And also now that Kolasinac has gone down, it's important to make sure that we're not rushing Tierney, especially because Tierney's a little bit injury prone. So we just want to take it easy with him, which I can completely understand. I still think Tierney and Saka is going to make a formidable left wing combination. I really do. But yeah, I feel like I don't know if it's necessary, I guess, to start Tierney that quickly, that soon. But if he's ready, why not? Why not? I think the West Ham game is at home, hence why Sergio is in London at the moment. So, yeah. Hey, Chig, what do you think of this lineup? We talk about this lineup that just started, or are you about to spit one? Martinelli, Uber, and Pepe. Okay, that's from Rohan Shah. Martinelli's class. Martinelli was my man in the match. You did have a much stronger second half, I will say that. He has, Jerome says, you're right, Chick, he has had contact. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think I listened to it. That was what I thought I heard. But I know that Lee properly goes through the transcripts of these news conferences, so I don't want to doubt him, but that was what I heard.
Maybe I read it wrong. Good job I came back when I did, otherwise my battery would have died on this. It was on 2%.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, maybe I read it wrong. Maybe I read it out wrong. I don't know, but I'm sure it's...
You might be right. To be fair, it's not like I was concentrating this weekend. I was with the wifey, but that was what I thought I heard when I was listening to YouTube. They'd had some contact, but not... It wasn't like full training. Yeah.
There we go. Well, either way, we'll see on Saturday. And
Yeah.
hopefully he comes back fighting fit and raring to go. Composed performance. Marie looked good. What are your thoughts on it? Says Ashley. I thought he didn't really get tested, but when he did have the ball, he was tidy with it, wasn't he? I thought he was all right.
Jacob, I like your team. Bar Ozil, I like your team.
So yeah, we can't have any starting 11 with Ozil coming. This ain't 2012, people. They should all put Martinelli effort in, says Emily. Big up, Emily. Hope you're well, darling. Martinelli didn't have his greatest game tonight, but the one thing, like you said, you always get from Martinelli is work rate. Yeah, every time, even without the ball, the guy is working, he's harassing, he's tracking back. And at one point in that game, he there was a ball, I think it was from Socrates, 70-yard diagonal. Yeah, what a pass. Yeah, what a pass. And it ended up going out of play in the end, I think it was. But he was like, come on, getting the players up. Come on. This kid's 18 years old and he's trying to be that guy. Yeah, that gets everyone buzzed up for it. I don't think he had a great game with the ball. Without the ball, I thought he was decent. Ceballos, when he came on, I thought done all right. Spraying the ball around nicely. Guendouzi, I thought done all right again. Joe Willock was poor. Saka played all right. The goalkeeper had nothing to do. Yeah, it was all right, wasn't it? It was quite comfortable. It was more comfortable than I thought it was going to be, if I'm honest. But then again, that's what this club does to you, isn't it? Like, we go out the other night and then everyone's having a party. Let's have a fucking party because Liverpool lost the game. And all of a sudden it's all like, oh, God, oh, it's going to be hard work. But they played well tonight. And do you know what? It was comfortable in the end, more comfortable than it probably should have been because Portsmouth didn't give a good account of themselves. Maybe that's because we imposed our game. But either way, the young gun's done all right tonight, man. And so did Pablo Marie. Clean sheet, first competitive game. And even David Luiz, that clown. David Luiz, Sideshow Bob, standing on the rakes and all that. Yeah. But yeah, man, we're going to skip off and do player ratings. Have you set that up? No.
Yeah, just about to.
Joker.
Just about to.
Marie's, Jade says Marie's passing was very good, composed as well. His passing was decent. Willock falling over all over the place. He needs some porridge, says Budget Music. Evening to you, bud. I hope you're well. Martinelli man of the match. I thought Nelson, for me, I personally thought Nelson was man of the match. Eddie and Nketiah scored again. That's 2 in 2. 17 long balls for Marie, 13 was successful. That's decent. That's not bad. In fact, there's a stat for you. We've actually played more long balls this season than the long ball team, Burnley. Saka, what a baller. Evening, Evan. I ain't seen you for time, boy. You've been avoiding me like the plague. Or like the coronavirus right now. Louise is scared of the ball. Willock needs to eat what Saka eats. Yeah, maybe he does, bruv. Maybe he does. I don't know. I don't know what's not. Listen, Willock for me holds the ball too long. And his awareness of what's around him when he's got 3 or 4 runners as he's bombing forward. Because he always gets the ball and he can dribble and he can go past a man with ease. Like literally easy. Then when it's running at the back 4 or the back 2, whatever it may be, and he's got runners either side, he then holds the ball. And by the time he passes it, they're either offside, passed behind him, or he's just kept the ball and tackled. And he needs to really fix that because if he wants to make it at Arsenal, you have to have that in your game, which he hasn't got yet. But he's still young. Who knows? Have we got time to wait for all of these players? Probably not. Probably not. Eddie and Nketiah tonight, I don't think he did a lot wrong, but I don't think he was that outstanding. But as soon as the chance came, bang, goal. Yeah, and fair play to him. Martinelli missed a sitter, although it was crossed to about a foot behind him. So he did well to kind of get his head to it in the end. But like I said, his work rate off the ball was decent. But with the ball, I don't think he was that great. He had a couple of little moments. But either way, we won 2-0. Who cares? We're in the next round. We're the first team into the next round. Now we sit back and watch with bated breath as all these other teams fight it out, which reminds me tomorrow. Chelsea versus Liverpool. Watch along on the channel, baby. The home of watchalongs right now.
It's true home of watchalongs.
Mate, the amount of people that are asking me to do it, you even said it. Why don't you do a El Clasico? I'm so glad I didn't.
No, is it?
Yeah, it was dead. But I haven't even watched an El Clasico for about 4 years because I used to watch Spanish football every week.
Yeah.
But recently, it's just turned into a farce. Yeah, not the league, but them two in particular. It's a case of who can dive, who can get their opposition player booked or sent off. Yeah, sod that, man. It ain't football. It ain't football.
All right.
You still banging on about Willock, says Jacob. Bruv, I've said Willock's all right, but he'd never make it. Talking about. Marie's turning was as slow as Xhaka's. Yeah, he's not the quickest. He's not the quickest. El Clasico was dead. I watched it. Exactly. Arteta didn't celebrate the goals. Good. Good. Marie and Ceballos are similar to butt cheeks. They look alike. They do actually look kind of similar, don't they?
Who?
Oh, not you, some guy in the chat. Oh, okay, fair enough, man. Fair enough. No, Chick's setting up the stream. He's not sleeping.
Why do they always say that every time I'm off screen? Flipping that.
When Guendouzi is too slow on the ball, he's another one like Willock. He takes too many touches and holds the ball way too long. Yeah, and his decision making at times is poor. I like the way that he always wants the ball, and I like the way that he'll always try and go forward, but he takes too many touches. We're going to do player ratings, Dr. Viraj. Chick's setting up the stream. We're all going to bounce over to his channel and do them on his. I'm going to do the backline and man of the match, and then I'll jump back on here after, and I'll do my full player ratings. And then after that, I've got to record a morning video for the Premier League show that I do. How confident are you we can get Upper Meccano in the summer? If I was to put a bet on it,
Not very.
I'd get a lighter out. I'd get the money. Like that. Yeah, because he's going to be worth about 40 million in the summer because he's down to the last year of his contract. For 40 million, every team in the world is going to want him.
Yeah. It's like people keep asking me, do you think we'll get Party? Like, I mean, I would love it to be the case, but why would he come to us? Like, why would he come?
Silver Sulphur says Marie is a B-Tech Edu. Edu would still walk in this team and be the best midfielder right now.
He would. He would.
Even Ray Parler, put them in midfield, they'd be our best two midfielders. Maitland-Niles is gone in the summer. I reckon Arteta doesn't rate him. Well, Arteta rates Granit Xhaka, mate, so make of that what you will. He also rates Laka. Yeah, was it actually, let me ask this to the chat, was it actually Pablo Van Dijk tonight? Was it Pablo Van Dijk tonight? He's not the quickest, definitely solid, good passing and long balls as well, composed as Jade. He did all right, but listen, this is League One opposition. It was a good game to bed him in. Yeah, now let's see if he starts again against West Ham, because that would be a different level, a higher level, and better opposition that can score goals and cause trouble. They caused trouble at Anfield the other day, so and they won at the weekend. So Marie's quality. I don't want Liverpool. Wouldn't it be ironic, dog catcher, if we got Liverpool and they ended up beating us after all of our fans have sat there laughing at them? Yeah, wouldn't it just be in true Arsenal fashion that they get the last laugh again? Hopefully we don't get them. But I'm not too confident in the way that Chelsea played at the weekend or the weekend before that. I know they beat Tottenham the weekend before that, and they had great moments in that game. They're up and down, Chelsea. And the way they played against Bayern Munich was just unbelievable. It was shocking. But I want to get Spurs. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, Spurs would be good. 4 managers have rated Xhaka. Exactly. Exactly. That's why I think he's got a clause in his contract that says if he's fit, he has to play. Reese was good today, says Tashi. Yep. Shaka says, if PSG bid 50, would you take that for Guendouzi? I'd take it at 35.
Me too.
How would you rate Marie? Not as highly as everyone else. We see he's played 1 game against League One team. He's played 2 halves in the under-23s. And we don't really know until he comes up against decent opposition, do we? So You know, everybody who's never seen him play football had rated him up with Van Dijk and all these top players. But tonight he weren't really tested. But when he did have the ball, he done well with it. So you can only go off of what you've seen. I thought he was all right. I actually thought he was decent. But like I said, it is a League One opposition. So you don't know until he plays against proper opposition in the same level or higher. 2 months past and we have Marie featuring an FA Cup and Suarez is not in sight. Not good enough, says Take Me Back Pirate Radio Archives. Well, yeah, that's what this club do, mate. They dangle little carrots and everyone falls for it. Oh, we're going to sign Pablo Van Dijk. We're going to sign Cedric Lauren at right back. You know, he's probably nowhere near fit. He's probably still not going to be back in about 3 or 4 weeks. And that's what they did to shut us up. And it worked because everyone just goes, oh, well, if Arteta wants them, that's fine. So I don't know. We'll see. I actually think Suarez at right back should be first choice right back over Bellerin next season, unless we're going to go and buy Max Aarons. And if we're going to go with Hector Bellerin next season, we're in big trouble. We have a problem at right back. Who would you get? Max Aarons all day long. Lee Marie was more like Pablo Xhaka. Jez says, great chat earlier on the members chat. Just brought a camera so I can come on your channel to bore you about the old days. But you could have done it on your phone. Could have done it on your phone. But thank you for that. I appreciate that. Jez, listen, you're to educate me, mate. Yeah, you're to educate me, let alone anything else. Because, yeah, just some of the memories that you've got being a little bit older than, well, quite a bit older. I'm not trying to be muggy. But no, it's always nice when you're in the chat, mate. Always respect what you're saying, mate. Yeah. And for anybody who don't know who Jez is, he literally lived spitting distance from Highbury, Avenel Road. Literally, you could walk out your front door and there's Highbury. So yeah, it's always nice to have you in the chat, mate. Appreciate that. Carol says, I think Guendouzi will be given time. If we do sell him, I reckon that we'll only get 20 mil.
Nah, we'll get more than that.
I think we might get a bit more than that, to be fair.
Yeah,
Cedric injured is better than Bellerin injured. Well, it's better than Bellerin not injured. Let's be real. Vegas Gunner, thanks for your donation. LG, greetings from the desert. Good win tonight, but how do we get rid of the dead wood? They are all on high wages. Well, we've got £230 million sat in a bank account, cash reserves. So what you do is you take out £18 million and you go, there you go, Mr. Ozil. Now bugger off. That's the biggest problem out of the way. That frees up 350 grand a week, which can now pay Aubameyang to stay. Then the money Aubameyang's on, you go, there you go. We're going to go and spend it on a decent DM and a decent centre back. You get rid of Granit Xhaka for whatever, even if you get him, even if you loan him out, just get rid. Bellerin, somebody will buy him. Maybe Milan need a fashion model, the home of fashion models. Who knows? Maybe New York. I don't know. But he's. I didn't even know this until I watched Hugh Wizzy's video the other day, and then I googled it and I found it. Yeah, because I knew this about Danny Rose. Danny Rose, yeah, has no interest in football at all. Right? He cannot stand football. He's just good at football. But Bellerin said the same.
You can kind of tell by the way he does interviews.
Yeah. Bellerin's done the same. He goes, well, yeah, I don't really watch football. I don't watch it. And so when I was watching Hugh Wizzy's video, if you ain't watched Hugh Wizzy's video the other day, oh my God, the best 27 minutes I've watched in a long time. Yeah. Right. And I swear he was on one. I love it when he's on a rant. And yeah, he was like, what? So you don't want to get better at your trade. So you don't study your trade. You don't do your job properly, but you don't want to get better at your job. You're just there because you're there. Yeah, he goes, what did he say? What did he call him? He goes, yeah, you're a shit right back. And your pace covered you because you're a shit right back. You ain't even got pace anymore. You're just a shit. Bro, I sat there, yeah, I swear. If anyone ain't watched it, I swear it's fucking hilarious. Hugh Wizzy is funny as fuck. I love him, man. He's class, isn't he? He is proper funny.
Absolutely.
When he was comparing the badge from the old kits to the new kits, He goes, look at this, class.
Look at this. It's the wrong way round. There's not a lot. There's none of that spangle banner stuff. It's just a plastic. Just plastic. That's all he kept saying.
Yeah. Do you know what's mad though? Do you know? Let me ask the chat first. Yeah, and you don't answer yet, Chig. Yeah, let me ask the chat. Do you know why we took Victoria Concordia Crescent off the badge, the Latin? Do you know why we did that? Do you know why we've done that? I answer in the chat first, and then I'll see if Chig knows. We changed the cannon so it's the other way around, and then we took the Latin writing off of it. Does anyone know why? Let's go with the chat first. Ozil to Miami. Welcome to Miami. Yeah. We took it off to honour the great number 10 Mesut. There we go. We've got members of the channel. They know what time it is. We've got people in the chat. Mikhail says because of religion. Absolutely spot on. So does Adam Aldridge. It was to do with religion, right? Because Joel says in Arsenal were worldwide because it was religion. Exactly. And that's the thing. That's exactly what Arsenal did it for. Because it was Latin, Arsenal went, right, we'll get rid of that. We'll turn the cannon the other way around. We'll turn it into a cartoon character badge that my daughter, who's 11 this year, could have done a better design than the badge they've got. And it opens it up to a global fan base rather than a minority fan base. So that's why they've done it. That's exactly why they've done it. And do you know what? When I look at that old badge, it's just class, man. And I don't think that there's any Arsenal fan out there that when they look at that old badge, they'd get offended. Yeah, it's just Arsenal as a marketing thing. Just going, cool, we'll open it up. We're not alienating any other races or faiths or anything like that. And that's why they've done it. In a way, I suppose it's worked. It's kind of clever, isn't it? But at the same time, the way Hugh Wizzy explained it, we've left all of our class and tradition and what we are back at Highbury. And now we've just turned in, he goes, I don't support a football team anymore. I support a business. Well, I swear, if anyone ain't watched it, don't watch it now. Watch it tomorrow because we're going to do player ratings. Yeah.
I'm ready.
You got the link?
Yeah, I'm ready when you are, bro.
DVS Dallas is on a wind up. I actually like the badge. No. Wish we could have a cannon itself. Bruv, the cannon, the old badge, yeah, with the writing, yeah, in gold. Oh, man, seriously. It was sick. The badge doesn't matter. The love of the club does. The badge does matter to me, mate. It does matter to me. It don't matter to everyone, but it matters to me. It does matter to me. Yeah, it's the wrong way around. Apparently, Pompey fans chanted some things at Torreira when he got injured. Sad. I normally rate their fans. So slut.
Oh, that is a shame. Yeah, Pompey normally have good fans. That is a shame.
Yeah, that's kind of sad.
That's a shame.
Why switch the cannon around? It's like we're shooting at ourselves. Well, we kind of have since we've done that.
Shooting ourselves in the football, like. All right.
Yeah.
In the chat.
Give me the link. Give me the link. There's 600 people watching. Do slap the granny out the like button. Do subscribe to Guna Eagle Eye. Link in the title. And do, if I can do it. What is going on here? Why ain't it working?
Uh-oh.
Hang on. What am I doing here? Jesus Christ. There we go. We got her in the end. It was being weird, man. Copy. Right. So, and do go. Omar, good night, mate. I know it's stupidly late in Kenya. Anybody who wants to come watch player ratings with me and Chig, the link is coming into the chat now. So, so go and click on that link and it will take you straight to Chig's channel. We will be there in the next 2 minutes. Jade says, sell Laka, Ozil, Bellerin, Chambers, Papa. Revenue about 110 by Grealish, Upper Meccano and Aarons. How much do you think we'll get for Ozil? Absolutely nada. Zilch, zip. Nick says Hugh is a ledge. He is. I love him, man. I love him. And do you know what? He always made time for me, man. Even when he worked at TalkSport, he'd come and grab me and say, can you do an interview and that at the ground? Yeah, love him to bits, man. Proper nice guy. But yeah, click on that. Well, no way are we getting 15 million for Ozil. You're mad. There's the link again. We're going to wrap this stream up. Click on that link. We will be there in 2 minutes flat. Thank you very much to everybody who's watched this live. 15,000 people have watched it. We've won. We're in the
Wow,
next
nice.
round. Come on, baby. The lights held up for the whole stream. And we'll be back again in about 2 minutes. Laters, peeps.